Almost forgot to unmute there. Choconnichi wa bitches. FlaVR's forgetful fighting fanatic Choco Minato. Once again, I promised that I would stream twice today, and I am going to break this curse. I swear to God, I'm going to break this fucking curse. Okay, so I mean, I guess I should explain. So I have a personal curse that happens that whenever I announce ahead of time that I'm going to stream, that stream never actually happens. It has happened, I think, every single fucking time I've announced I was going to stream. It's just proceeded to not fucking happen. So I do have a bit of an update. Before I ended the stream, I said I was going to go to the store, get a $20 Steam gift card so I can buy the Rick Stroud DLC. I mean, I know it's an entire, season pass of characters, but I would get it mainly for Rick Stroud because I love Rick Stroud. So here's what happened. There were no Steam gift cards in stock, so I'll have to actually use my credit card to get it, or rather my debit card because I don't have a credit card. I don't know why I said that. But more importantly than that, on my way out the door, or rather while I was in the store, I managed to find something. And this, I'm pretty sure this happens to everybody, right? You go into a store and you see some shit and you cannot mentally process in your mind what it's supposed to taste like. And you end up like, you're like, yo, why is this here? Because some dumbass will buy it. It's me, I'm the dumbass. Hi. I was in the store and I found these, those cake pops, right? Like these little, like, cake things on a stick. I found some that are chili lime flavor. And I was staring at these things for, like, what felt like 10 minutes. It wasn't, but it felt like 10 minutes. Like, trying to mentally process what this would taste like. And in the end, I caved. I think they were, like, $6 or something. I don't remember. I did not look at the machine when I was scanning it. But it feels like a $6 purchase. And I was like, fuck, I have to know. I have to know what these taste like. So, I present to you. Let me see if I can actually find these. Hold up a second. I don't think these are local brands. Should be fine. Let's see. Chili lime cake. Hey, Splats. I don't know, I've been pretty adhering to Shining Force Sunday pretty regularly. I mean, yeah, if you don't count those last 2 weeks. Had chili lime cane rings. I've had chili lime, gummy. Yeah, me too. The chili lime gummy rings. I have had those before. They were god awful. I can only imagine what this would feel like because it's a goddamn cake. I remember eating those on stream and complaining about it the entire time. And there's something, I feel like there is something subtly horrifying about eating something that you actively disgust, but you can feel your brain chemistry being altered to actually quite like them. I hate it, dude. Because, humans are creatures of habits, right? I am not finding the packaging for these fucking things. Hold up a second. Target? They sell these at Target? Whatever. Now let's see. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Chili lime cake pops by Good and Gather. Oh, I was right. It is $6. How about that? Yeah. So I now have these fucking things, and I want to try one right now. So just in case I need to violently eject the contents of my stomach like I've been poisoned, at least I could do it at the beginning of the stream and not at the end of the stream where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go to bed immediately afterwards. Okay, bone apple teeth. I mean, to be honest, it smells like key lime pie, which is probably what this is. Probably like key lime pie flavor with like the chili powder on it. My stomach. Oh, I can feel my stomach tying itself in knots before I even take a bite out of this thing. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh fuck! I dropped it. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, I was right. It's key lime pie with the chili sprinkled on top of it, but also because it's a cake pop, it's so disgustingly sweet that the chili is just like a punch. The sweetness of the cake and the uh, it's not really spicy, so it's more like a tart. The tartness of the chili do not mix at all. I didn't think they would. Mm. Dude, once the frosting touches, like the extreme harshness of the chili and the sweetness of the frosting is immediately disgusting every single time. Although I will say, ugh, I almost fucking choked trying to swallow it. I will say, the candy rings are much worse. Because at least with the candy, because the candy ring felt terrible throughout the whole event of eating it. For this, the cake pop is just like immediate disgust, and then it kind of mellows out because there's not enough. Because while there is enough chili powder, or to over, there is enough chili powder to overpower the sweetness of the cake. It's not strong enough to, or rather, it kind of evens out as the frosting spreads. It kind of evens out, but it does not have that really bad aftertaste that the candy rings did. But this is, make no mistake, this is also terrible. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me keep this on screen. I need people to know the horror one. Okay, I need to get it. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands because when I took a bite out of it, I did because when I took a bite out of it, I bit like half into it, so it kind of flopped all over my fucking lap. So I need to clean this up real quick. I'll be right back. Let me turn my mic off. I should have had a BRB screen while I was out. Fuck me, I already forgot how to stream. Okay, so the cake pops. They are not good. I can stomach them enough to finish the package. I mean, $6, I better damn well be able to. But I put the rest of it in the freezer. I'll think of what to do with those later. There was something I wanted to... Yeah. I should also mention that as much as I all hate the combination of the chili, lime, powder, and the sweet cake, I should also mention that I hate, like, artificial sugar. Artificial sugar has a flavor to it. Like, the frosting, there is a flavor to, like, that artificial sugary shit that I absolutely despise. So it's a combination of not just it's not like, oh, it's thing I like combined with thing I hate. It's like, no, it's two things I hate separately combining into one thing. It's disgusting. Ugh. But there's that. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I will be honest, I didn't have much of a plan. I just wanted to stream twice today to get back in the habit of streaming things. And I wanted to unofficially announce that I am going to try and break this fucking curse that I have on me. And once again, despite the fact that the last time I did this, I stopped streaming for 2 weeks, that I do want to stream every single day this weekend. Because as far as I can tell, I am free all weekend. So I want to spend those 3 days streaming something. Now, completely ignore the fact that the last time I said that, I ended up taking a break for 2 weeks. Against my better judgment, but you know. Life happens sometimes. Alright. Okay. There was something else I wanted to say and I completely forgot what it was. So instead I'm going to I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. Not too much. But it is a reactslop stream and I do plan to abide by that. When I got back, I downloaded a couple of things. One of them being that dcko thing that I never... At least I didn't shove the cake pop in my eye. I mean, look, we'll see what happens after I freeze it, okay? Also, I would like to remind you that the hot sauce thing was an accident, alright? I was one of those, I was shaking the hot sauce bottle, because that's what I do, but the lid wasn't screwed on all the way, so it splashed into my eye. So that's one. And two, you cheeky fuck. That's not how the saying goes. The saying is, cross my heart, hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my... Cake pops are not cupcakes, so that technically does not work. So as a... What the hell is this? Okay, yeah, don't click that. So... I briefly mentioned the dcko thing that was on my bookmarks. And it's something that I largely ignored, even though the announcement was a couple of days ago, because I thought it was fake. I genuinely... You know, like when you sometimes see a game and you're like, this is the fakest shit in the world, there is no way this is going to exist. Apparently no, dcko is actually real. Because there have been rumors, a lot of rumors, that NRS was going to be making... That NRS is going to be making a fighting game, because that's what they do. But it was not going to be a Mortal Kombat game. It was going to be a DC fighting game. But it was not going to be Injustice. Now, from what little research, which is say 5 minutes of research that I have done, dcko is not actually developed by NRS, because, well, nobody really knows what NRS is going to be doing, because, you know, despite the fact that Warner Brothers said, oh, we want to have Mortal Kombat because that's an important IP for us, the way they treat WB is does not... The way that WB treats NRS, and by an extension the Mortal Kombat IP, is not one that gives me a vote of confidence that NRS are going to be around much longer. But we'll see. Supposedly the new Mortal Kombat movie is actually pretty good. So, I know the animated movies are generally pretty seen to be okay. The newest live action one was pretty good, from what I've been told. But you know, it's It's I say it a lot, and I mean it. But this one particularly, I mean, I am going to have to sit down and have a stream where I just talk about Mortal Kombat and how I have fallen out of love, in and out of love of a series that I am incredibly nostalgic for. It's, I mean, I guess the long story of it is I can make. I'll have to find out how I'm supposed to do something like that. I don't want it to just be me in front of this screen just talking about Mortal Kombat shit. I could probably do a reaction to the story mode because I could use that as a vehicle to talk about the insane nosedive that I think Mortal Kombat has been on in the last, let me check the calendar here, 15 years. But we'll see. Maybe I can make that my Saturday. Let me stop talking. Anyway, MK sure goes ham on the guest characters. Yes, they do, and I fucking hate it. But this isn't about that. This is about some other bullshit that DC's trying to do. Let me pull up my pull up the thing. Now, if I'm smart, I should have. I didn't. Never mind. I'm a fucking retard, actually. Okay. Oh wait, no, because I tried to do this last time. For some reason, the video wouldn't have audio. So let me change scenes, actually. So this one should be it, right? Filters. Oh, really? Oh. All right, I forgot I did that. I changed the hotkeys on my on my thing. I forgot I did that. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. That'll work. Okay. So let me take a look at this trailer for this thing that I completely caught because multiverses wasn't enough for WB. No, it wasn't because it fucking floundered and died. It didn't sell 10 million copies, despite the fact. What was the shit they pulled? Was it multiverses or was it the? Was it multiverses or was it the Nicktoon or the Nickelodeon brawler? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, we put out the game, and we put out the game, and then we took it down for a year because we lied about it, or rather, we retroactively decided that it was actually an open beta. So they took despite the fact that you could pay for shit, like it had a functioning store and everything, they took it down for like a year, brought it back, and it was worse. And it's like, and then it didn't retain interest and it was killed. And what was the? And it was like, oh yeah, the final fuck you is that despite the fact that we're taking this game down, you still have to buy all the DLC if you want to be able to, access it after the game shuts down. Fucking hell, man. The greed of WB. Oh, well, of really, the greed of these publishers is fucking legendary, man. Okay, so what is this dcko shit? All I know is that it's not made. All I know is that it's not made by NRS, and that it looks like rancid garbage. So, what the fuck is this? Okay, Batman. These models. These character models. Okay. I will say this. I think the stylization of the character models looks alright. This is not a high fidelity game, which is, I think is odd because WB tends to like really push like fidelity and like not realism. What's the word I'm looking for? Verisimilitude in their games. Yeah, but this is incredibly stylized, but also like not very high res character models. And I'm like, this does not seem appropriate for a what would be considered a modern game. At least not a modern console PC game, unless it just has a fucked up. Listen, I'm fine with the game looking like this. If it has a lot of, if it has a lot of shit, and the aspect ratio on this is off, and it's really bothering me. Hold up a second. Am I gonna have to do this? I am gonna have to do that. Okay. Reset it. And here. It's the aspect ratio was off, and it was really annoying me. Because who else but me would care about this shit? Fix this really quick. The faces are something. You know what? I am fine with this. It's not quite the realism look that Mortal Kombat goes for, thank fuck. And I do appreciate more stylized models like this, but this certainly looks like it needs another couple of months in the oven to work out the kinks on these models. But overall, I'm fine with this. This looks like you know what? Oh, I can see. Oh, I could see the shading. Not the shading. I can see the shading. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I don't get. Right. I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to zoom in. Can I zoom in from here? No. So despite what the model looks like, right? Like, can you hold up? I'll do this. If I do this, right? You can see like the individual. You can see the threading on Superman's suit right there. Like, that's neat and all, but that is an unnecessary detail. I would rather have that not be there and instead go for like more of a clean, like almost like what's it, Justice League Unlimited, like flat shading. This obsession with like super high res detailed textures makes modern games look worse. I think it does make it. I think it makes modern games look worse. I'd rather just have it look like the suit looks like it's made out of cloth instead of, or rather, have the suit just look clean. It's an unneeded. It is an unneeded detail. It's a cool detail, but I don't think it makes the game look good. Especially considering this is a fighting game. The only time in which you will ever see Superman this close up is during the intro and victory animations. Like during the actual combat, you're not going to be seeing Superman so far up close that you are going to be able to appreciate the detail of the threading of his suit. Whatever. So Warner Brothers Interactive. There's Robin. I am not a DC guy. I don't know which version of Robin this is. I don't know if this is Dick Grayson or fucking the other ones. I have no idea. The only Robin I know is one from Teen Titans, the cartoon, and that's really it. I will say though, I do like the mask. I do like the mask. Kind of has like what looks like bat wings on it. That's pretty cool. That's a nice touch. I like. I like the bits of yellow. I like the bits of yellow on the cape because again, Batman's colors are black and yellow. Well, black and gray and sometimes yellow depending on the suit, but I associate yellow with black and yellow as Batman colors. So Robin's outfit being, generally the red and green, and for this one it's more of like a dark green, almost black green, but also having like yellow details on it. I think that's a nice touch. Wait, is he? Wait, hold up. Let me rewind a bit. Does he have Batman's cloak? He does not have Batman's cloak, but it kind of looks like it because it has the. I don't know what to call it. It does look like Batman's cloak though, but I forget what it's actually called because like it's really long and it has like the I don't know what you want to call it. Not sawtooth. Not, I don't know, like sine wave. Like it has the I don't know, split ends, serrated edges. I don't know what you want to call it, where it makes it look like it's tattered, but it's not. So and when he unfurls it, I don't think he'll unfurl it. I don't think it's to be anything seen, but like when Batman spreads his cape, it looks like bat wings. Like a nice touch. In this also, and it looks to be like the same cape, so that's a nice touch. I think that's pretty cool. The tights. I understand why Robin's tights are not like bright green because it would clash horribly with the rest of the outfit. So having it be like mostly like black with like dark green, I think that's a smart touch. But I'll have to see the emotion. It's Robin. I don't know who the fuck Dropfake is. I have no idea. But that logo looks fake as fuck. I also don't know what this logo is supposed to represent. Like, oh yeah, here's some pixelized shit on the left with a... And what the fuck is this Times New Roman shit on the right? Like, what is this supposed to represent? Why is there a... I forgot what these are called. Like a palette, like a color palette reference. Like an artist would use like these blocks of color to reference, like as references for like when making palettes for characters and stuff. I forget what this is actually called. But like, why is that there? Wait, what is his logo? There's Wonder Woman. Okay, so now that I'm looking closer at Wonder Woman's tits and the whole outfit in general, it seems like the shading is applied to all the clothes. It seems like actually what's happening here is that all the clothes have like a hatch shading filter. It's not just Superman's outfit. It's like all clothes have like a hatch shading filter on it. Except for... No, it's also on Wonder Woman's crown. Never mind. That face is rather unfortunate. Or rather, it's just very blank. Like it seems, I don't know, this face makes me think that this game should not have... This game should have been in development a bit longer, because like I think it's supposed to be like a serious, like stern, like determined kind of face, but that's not what is being shown here. It's very... This is a very not expressionless, which is true, but like this is like one of like those like neutral faces that you get that you use to test other expressions for. And it's like you didn't give her an expression here. She's just staring blankly, soullessly at the camera. Well, not at the camera, but like at her opponent. It's You could have probably delayed this by like another like 6 months. Okay, fake HUD. Okay, getting a better look at this. I appreciate how simple. I will say this: I appreciate how simple Superman's outfit is. Not so much Robin's. Batman looks okay, but overall I do like this turn towards making the superhero outfits like more simpler and easy to draw from memory. I don't like it, especially not in the live action movies where the suits become so incredibly detailed that it muddies up the I don't want to say silhouette because I'm not an artist. I don't want to use that term incorrectly, but like there is a way that superhero outfits have been designed for like the last 10 to 15 years where like they're so incredibly highly detailed that it looks ugly. Batman I say is on the verge of it. I would prefer if his outfit looked like it was like just simple spandex, but this is fine. It has like these lines on like the thighs and stuff that's like, I guess it's meant to imply that the suit is made out of different materials, which would make sense for a character, which would make a little bit sense like a character like Batman, like this whole like, I forget what it's called, but like there's like a specific kind of like almost like military plug suit look that superhero outfits have had recently that I don't like. But Superman looks good. Wonder Woman looks alright. You know what? I kind of like this look for Wonder Woman. I like how they've been leaning more for like, not too much, but leaning more into like Roman gladiator look for Wonder Woman that I kind of like. I never liked the Star Spangled leotard panties look for Wonder Woman. Never made sense for me. Because, like, she's not American, so why does she have, like, the whole Star Spangled look? It just looks weird. But them going more on, like, for, like, a gladiator look for Wonder Woman, I kind of dig it. It's not too much, but it also retains enough of the classic outfit to make sense. I think it's a good look. I do hope that Wonder Woman's moveset is all about the lasso, though. I don't like it when they give, like, Wonder Woman a sword and shit. I want her to be all about the lasso and, like, grappling. Like, cause there's a thing in, like, the DC animated movies where they really emphasize that Wonder Woman's a wrestler. Like, she's doing suplexes and shit. So I want them to emphasize that for her moveset. Like, she does a lot of, like, grappling. Like, she's a grappler, but she also has the lasso to pull you in. Like, that kind of thing. I think that'd be neat. Superman, probably like a zoner with all of his heat breath, his heat vision, his ice breath. He'd probably like a zoner. If DC wanted to be spicy, they would give him. I mean, despite the fact that Wonder Woman could also fly, if they really wanted to be spicy, they would have Superman be the Magneto in VC2 Magneto, where he has like flight cancels and shit. Batman. I think Batman could be a mix-up character. Has projectiles, but not in like but uses projectiles in like a not how to explain this. Batman seems to be the person that would either be a trap character, like using all of his gadgets and stuff to set up traps on the field that you have to maneuver his obstacle course of bullshit to get to him, or he would be like a mix-up character where he uses like the grappling gun. His grappling gun to like Spider-Man his way to like certain points on the screen for like cross-ups and stuff like that. Like an Oki character. Like I feel like he could be either an Oki character or a trap character. Robin, I'm gonna be honest, the version of Robin that I'm most used to is the one in Injustice where he fights with the collapsible bow staff and he's just a pressure monster. So that's in my mind what Robin plays like. Oh yeah, it's 2v2. I never even caught that. I wasn't even paying attention. Like, oh yeah, this is clearly a 2v2 game. Oh. Okay. Terrible music aside, let me see what game is. So. Okay, so Robin does take out the bow staff, that's good. Okay, characters do little taunts, goes to 1v1 mode. Is this going to be Mortal Kombat 12 again, where it's a 1v1 mode, but it's 1v1, but you get an assist? Or is it going to be like, well, the name of the game is dcko, so I'm assuming it's going to be like 2xko, which, why the fuck would you call your game that, by the way? Ever since it was announced that the League of Legends fighting game was going to be called 2XKO, literally everyone was laughing at them for how shit of a name that was. People still do it. Like, yes, it's cute that when you do a happy birthday, the screen says 2XKO because you're knocking out two people at the same time. Sure, but like, that is a terrible name. Like, it should have genuinely been called Project. It should have stayed as Project League. Absolutely terrible name. Holy shit. Alright, so ignoring the shitty music aside, what does this game actually look like? Well, it looks slow. And I'm trying to... Hold on, let me rewind. So, I need to see, was that an auto combo? Okay, first of all... Okay. Lunging left, lunging right. I am assuming that these are not overheads. Into axe handle. I'm going to assume that is a basic attack string. Like actual, like, Tekken attack string. Also, this shit... Hold on, all captured gameplay is pre-alpha and subject to change. I hate what Modern Corpos has done to the concept of pre-alpha. This is not pre-alpha footage. At best, this is like early beta. Pre-alpha footage means that your game isn't done yet. Like, you're... what was the term? I think it's pre-alpha means code complete, content incomplete. No, pre-alpha is content incomplete, code incomplete. Beta is code complete, content incomplete, and you get the full release, the gold disc. So fuck out of here. This is not early alpha footage. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, Batman does a attack string like it's fucking Tekken, and he cancels into a super, attacks with the batarang, cutscene super. That does not finish. Maybe it's not a super. Maybe it's an actual special, but it looks like it was a super animation because it had the whole super pause and everything. He glows and does oh, I'm gonna do my big thing. Although I will say this. Does Batman have a 5 o'clock shadow? Well, that's not important. I will say this. This here, the silhouette, having him being all black with the yellow highlights, this looks sick as fuck. This genuinely looks really cool. I'm fine with this. This looks cool. This looks rad as hell. Okay, rest of the trailer. Okay, he grabs him, does a scorpion, pulls him in, probably does an uppercut or some shit. Backhand. And then Superman's turn. Big lunging punch. Big kick. Okay. Batman tags out. Calls in Robin. So this is going to be 2x KO. I appreciate the smoke bomb. That's a nice touch. Wait. Okay, Robin comes in with the fucking Marvel 1 flying kick. Was that a hit? Was that a hit? It looks like a hit, but you know, that's just a normal hit. Okay, and Robin jumps back, so you cannot combo off of the tag in normally. That's kind of lame. Okay, Robin's turn. What does he do? Dashes in. That looks like a command dash because it has the after images, so I'm going to assume that's a command dash. He's going to be the rushdown character. Into flying kick. That does not knock down, just normal hit. Into... Oh, that's not a staff, that's a sword. He has the Kantan. The Kantan. Does Robin use a katana? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but I associate him with the bow staff, honestly. Into big slash, multi-hits. Okay, scene change. Wonder Woman, big knee. Launching big knee. Hit him with the down H. Jump cancel. Into lashing with the whip. I prefer the lasso being used to grapple people, not hit them. It's not a... Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know DC. I don't know if Wonder Woman's lasso can also be used as like a whip. Like, I'm assuming it's just there for visual interest, but I don't know if her lasso works like that. I just assume it's a lasso. So whatever. Her lasso is now a whip. Is that a thing? Probably. I don't know. That 4 hit. This game is really slow. Also, I should probably mention that this is yet another fucking 2v2 tag game. I don't know what it is about this year and like last year. We're like, oh yeah, all the new fighting games, all the latest big budget, big announcement fighting games, they're all tag games for some reason. Like, Marvel Infinite really just left a crater in people's souls. Like, the failure of Marvel Infinite and the success of Dragon Ball FighterZ must have created like a cosmic craving that people are like, oh, people just really want more tag games, huh? That being said, it's really weird to see. I'm still not used to like tag games being slow. This is painfully slow. The entire appeal of tag games is that they're super fast and fucked up. So trying to take that and normalize it is lame. Like, as heretical as what I'm about to say is, I really think there should have been like a Mortal Kombat 12 where like you get your main character and you get your main character and you get your assists. Actually, even further than that, this should be, I feel like this should be something more like Nitro Plus. Nitro Plus Blasters. where you get your main character and you pick 2 assists, and the assists are not playable characters; they're just 2 assists, and the strength of the assist determines the cooldown. But Nacho Plus is a super fun game, by the way. Like, yeah, if anything, this game should play like Nacho Plus. It would also be a really good way to shove in more characters, because when you have a tag game where every character is playable, it cuts out a lot of the potential roster, especially with something as expansive as DC. Because there are a lot of people that want their obscure characters, right? But if you're going to have a tag game like this, where every character has to be a playable character, that means that the roster is going to be pretty safe. It's going to be like 98%, the Golden Boys, whatever is the modern movie characters or what are upcoming movie characters. 1 or 2 characters that are like super obscure, and that's really it. That's just what it's going to be. As I get older, I appreciate what Marvel 1 was. Of how, like, yeah, you get your limited roster, but you also get this massive list of characters that are never going to be playable. But it's a nice reference. Here's fucking Tang Poo from Strider, and, like, Michelle Hart and shit. Like, right? I really appreciate Marvel 1. I still don't know how I rank it as a fighting game, because, again, I hated Marvel for the longest time. But as far as the game that sells the crossover the most, I would say it's Marvel 1. Because, like, there was no fucking way that Shadow Lady was going to be a real character. Despite the fact that she was a real character at one point. But, you know what I mean. Despite the fact that Shadow Lady actually was a playable character, but I mean, like, characters like that and, like, what if characters, I feel like those should be relegated to being, like, in a game, in crossovers, should be relegated to being, like, assists. Instead of being, like, canon appearances, because there's not enough meat to chew on when you're making a character like that. Anyway. Okay, Superman comes in with a die punch, and Wonder Woman comes in with the fucking not Stars and Stripes, what's it called? The Charging Star. Charging Star, bam. Oh, it's a team combo. So Superman goes and Wonder Woman goes, and then Superman. Okay, you're doing the tag. And Wonder Woman has her whole arsenal. She has the lasso that she can also use as a whip, I guess. And she has a shield, and she has a sword. Was that Gladius? Yeah, that is a Gladius. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, there's Poison Ivy, looking like... I'm gonna be honest, I like Poison Ivy better when she has green skin. Because she looks more like a comic book... I like when comic book characters look fantastical. I don't like it when this looks like a cosplay. I want Poison Ivy to be sickly green, because that's what she's supposed to be, like this plant thing. But whatever. Who the fuck is that? I have no idea who this is. Again, not a comic book guy, and I'm certainly not a DC guy. I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Oh! Okay, there's Nightwing, who is... I'm assuming that Nightwing is just going to be a skin for Robin, but maybe Nightwing being his own character. It seems pretty split on whether or not Robin and Nightwing are separate characters or not, depending on, like, what game you're playing. It's always a 50-50 chance. But yeah, there's Nightwing. There's I know it's Green Lantern, but what's the guy's name? John Green? Yeah, John Green, right? Yeah, John Green. He looks pretty cool. I don't like how basic the aura of the Green Lantern looks, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. I mean, I get that's what it looks like in the show, but I feel like if there was ever a point to do that really, like, cheesy thing that all modern fighting games do, where, like, the character is glowing, but they also have, like, this, like, rim light. I feel like this is I think that the Green Lantern aura would be the perfect time to do it. Well, like, instead of having, like, these shadows here, it would be, like, green. Like, when your character turns gold to do their EX move, they get this yellow rim light while also glowing. I think that would be the perfect opportunity to have the the colored rim light for your character is the lantern ring. I have no idea who this is. Wait, this is Blue Beetle, right? Blue Beetle? That's a character, right? He's blue and he's a beetle. I don't know who I don't know these emails. Harlequin, because of course. And it's not the TV version. It's not the animated series version. Because of course, it has to look like the one from the movies, despite the fact that the one from the show was the best design that there ever was for Harley Quinn, because she looks like a Harlequin, which is the entire point of the name. But whatever. I hate movie Harlequin. Lex Luthor, looking really gaudy in the green and purple. I love it. I love when comic characters have really gaudy, like, 90s, like, shitty 90s color palettes. I love it so much. Fucking purple and green with, like, what seems to be a tiny bit of blue, unless that's just more purple. Yeah, with a little bit of blue, like here on the chest and on the wrists here. Oh, I love these fucking vomit-inducing color scheme. It's great. Okay, Nightwing and the guy that I don't know. This game looks like you know what this game actually looks like? Like how what I'm seeing of this gameplay? Like button special, button tag. But this reminds me of Grand Blue Fantasy. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is what I'm getting when I look at this gameplay footage. But like Grand Blue, but slow and sauceless. Yeah, button special. This silhouette though is rad as hell. If there is ever one thing to keep from this, it's this shit right here, where the character becomes all black with like the accent color and it highlights the logo. That's rad as hell. I love that. I would honestly even prefer if all the character models just look like this at all times. But it's like harsh black color, like crushed black accent hero's accent color, highlights the logo, and like obviously like a third color for like the character skin tone, and everything else is like just this looks so fucking cool. This looks cool. I wish the game looked like this. Okay, button special move, super. Oh, there's Catwoman. Okay, there's Starfire. And what the hell is that effect? Oh, I see. It's a debuff. It looks like, wait, is that a debuff? I can't tell if this orange shit is a debuff or if it's Starfire's hair because it's also glowing orange. For the sake of gameplay, I'm going to assume that... Well, actually, no. Does Catwoman light people on fire? Yeah, so I think that's actually just Starfire's hair. It's just glowing. Unless there's an actual, like, Persona 4, like, debuff states and shit. I don't know. Anyway, Catwoman and Starfire. No, that's Starfire's hair. It just looks like that. The energy trail is cool and all, but, like, it's distracting. Like, you could have at least make the trail dissipate faster. Or, if you wanted to be, smart, or rather, if you cared about consistency in your artistic direction, you could keyframe Starfire's hair so it doesn't look like shit when she gets hit. Or you could have just not have it do this energy trail, or even have it you can have it so that this energy trail on Starfire's hair only happens when she's using her moves as like a cool visual effect instead of being on all the time and it looks like shit whenever she's doing anything that is not doing her moves, which means getting hit. It looks like she's this. Oh yeah, there's Bane. During this, oh yeah, there's the whip. When Starfire's getting hit here, it looks like she's in a debuff state. It looks like she's burning. Like she's in like a burning debuff state in this footage because of how the hair is just going all over the place because of the physics that's going on. Just the physics are going completely nuts on it. Anyway, there's Bane. Is he gonna do the backbreaker? I guess not. We'll never find out. Okay, wait. Okay. Starfire has Catwoman in a throw. I'm assuming this is just this one, either this is a command grab or a super. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll assume it's a special grab. And then, bam, launch. Grab into launch. The beam looks, you know what? The beam looks pretty, the beam looks alright. The beam looks alright. Launch. Jump cancel that looks really bad. Oh, this is a different Catwoman outfit. The previous one was all black. This one's black and purple. So okay, 2P color. That one's nice. Man, this looks like shit. And again, it's the same thing Wonder Woman did. Launcher into bam, bam, bam into special. This gameplay looks so fucking slow and awful. Okay, so there's something. Catwoman does her. I don't know if it's an attack string or a special. I'm just gonna assume she does an attack string, bam, bam, bam. But oh, it was blocked, and oh look, it's punishable. Starfire counters. It still looks really good with some bullshit. Okay. Fireball super. That face is unfortunate. That face is unfortunate. I hate the finger heart thing. Oh, she's got dimples. That's actually pretty rare. I don't see characters with dimples a lot in video games. Okay, wait. Hold up, back up. So there's Nightwing and shit. I saw this character in Injustice. What's his name? It's not Darkseid. Was it Grundy? No, that's yes, it's Solomon Grundy, right? That's what this is, right? Solomon Grundy, the rock guy. And here we get Wonder Woman. Okay. KO. Wait, was that Catwoman? Catwoman and Robin. That effect looks really good, though. I wish the entire game looked like that. dcko. Pre-register. Okay, I'm looking at this logo. Whatever. I'm looking down at the bottom because normally it's like, oh, available on these systems, and I'm not seeing any systems. There's the DZ logo, there's the W logo, and there's the drop. Ooh, who developed this shit? Who developed this shit? Drop fake. Yeah, and there's a drop fake. But I'm not seeing like, oh, available on these platforms like PlayStation and Xbox and Steam or whatever. So like, what the hell is this gonna be on? Hold up a minute. Play dcko.com. dcko is rated 13, ages older. Yes, I'm 13. True mobile. It's a mobile game. That makes more sense. That explains everything. It's a fucking mobile game. Yeah, tap, special, tap. Yeah, it's a mobile game. That makes sense. That's why it's so fucking slow and shitty like this. Oh, God. New character every month, though. That's not bad. Batman, Robin, Bane, Nightwing, Starfire, Zatanna. Okay, Zatanna's there. Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Raven, Blue Beetle. I was right. Woo. Who the fuck is Constantine? Who the fuck is Katana? Lex Luthor. Oh, it's Doomsday. Never mind. Oh, okay. Which one is it? I need to reorient myself. I need to refamiliarize myself with my express. Oh, it's Doomsday. I thought I was Solomon Grundy. Okay, Doomsday. Okay, so let's see here. So it seems to have a starting roster of 19 characters. That's pretty good for a mobile game that's going to get a new character every month. Now, to be fair, we don't know how long this is going to happen. I will assume, probably beyond reasonable. I will assume, against my better judgment, I will assume that there is a DLC character planned for a year after launch. So a game starting out with 19 characters, and then by the end of the year, get it. Okay, 19. Okay, so yeah, a game starting out with 19 characters, and then by the end of the year, getting like 31. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking strong, honestly. We'll see if this game lasts more than a year. Probably not. But you know what? I did say that I am soulbound, contractually obligated to play every single fighting game I come across. I'm willing to BlueStacks this when it comes out. Like, okay, it might have something. Assists, combos, supers, throw techs. Imagine at like, oh yeah, our fighting game's so fucking cool. We have throw techs. Like, yes, congratulations. You have caught up to fighting games circa in 1995. Tag-ins, tag team supers. That's just DH. I guess it means DHC. Yeah, there's DHC. Tag and combo tag? Yeah, there's this back and forth thing that was going on. That's neat, I guess. Very God, what game am I thinking of? SNK game. Not KOF. Neo Battle Coliseum. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum had like team supers that were exactly like this. Where you'd summon your tag in partner, pinch the opponent, and just wail on them. It was fun. That was pretty neat. It was also way more dynamic looking than this shit. Let me see if I can find one actually. Uh, I can never remember how to spell Coliseum. It's just one of those words that's like I can never remember how it's supposed to be spelled because the way it looks when it's spelled and how it sounds phonetically are not the same. Coliseum. I guess I should probably see like, oh, Coliseum, like museum. Collision museum, I guess. Okay. Tag super. I know there's custom ones for specific dual supers. I know there's specific ones depending on the character you choose. Like, oh yeah, of course Kyo and Iori get one. Robert and Rio get one, but I mean like there's also a generic one that looks pretty good. Where character A launches character B, and then character B jumps in, does the air combo, slams him back down. It is pretty cool. Actually, hold up. I know who to look. I know who to look. I know who to look for. Let's fighting. Let's fighting lore should have something on this. Not Let's Fighting Love. Let's Fighting Lore. It's a YouTube channel. Basically, a compilation of a bunch of. Really? It's a compilation channel of a bunch of fighting game stuff like bios and endings, intros and stuff. What the hell is this? Okay, I guess I have to go to YouTube then. Let's fighting or isn't the channel showing up? Showing me videos of the channel, but not the channel. Whatever. Let's fighting lore. Neogeo Coliseum. Savage Rain, Rage of the Dragons. Fighter. Really? Nothing from Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. NGBC. What if I do that? Still nothing. Great. Fucking awesome. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's see. I spelled dual supers wrong. Well, I got. Oh, it's called Dual Assault. Whatever. It understood what I'm trying to do. Are these going to be all the custom ones though? Because I want all of them. Period. Oh, YouTube's doing his thing. Hold up a second. I miss Yuki and I, even though they were only in this one game. I would have loved for them to be KOF regulars. But we don't live in that universe. I love Yuki so much. He's so cool. Oh god, it's the 360 version too with the shitty filter over it. Oh, it's Acid Glow. Fuck. I remember Acid Glow when he would used to make a bunch of Tenchu videos. Okay, but when are you gonna get to the... No, these are just normal supers. Where are the tag supers? Mega Beam! Yeah, Yuki, when he does his beam super, it flashes the... Hold up. It flashes the... the 100 Mega Shock logo. It's so good. And if you do the Haku... What's it? Haku Mega Shock! And if you do the level 3 version of the beam, it changes it to the 330 Pro Gear spec. Max! Yeah, there it is. 330 Mega Pro Gear spec. Ah, it's so good. Ah, it's so Kino. Again, these are just... No, I want the tag supers, though. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Well, these are the custom ones, but you'll see. Like, bam! Oh yeah, Lost Power! I love when Terry does Lost Power. He's never getting it back ever again, but goddamn it, I miss it so much. Yeah, we see... Yeah, Terry comes in, command, grab, bam, into power, into triple geyser, bam, bam. Actually, no, he does double geyser. He doesn't even do triple, he goes twin geyser. I think this is the first time I've seen twin geyser used outside of fucking up the triple geyser. Twin geyser. Ah, that's cool. Throw, twin geyser, rock, does his command grab, bam. Busts off the wall, into Raging Storm, just like you do in Mark of the Wolves. You love to see it. And then Terry does Lost Power! Ah, he's never getting that ever again. Yeah, but you see the tag supers. Yeah, how come dcko can't do this shit? I should probably mention that the reason why these don't do a lot of damage is because these are meant to get rid of red life. Because when you attack people in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, you do normal life, and when you hit people in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, it's one of those games where it has life recovery, and the dual assault are meant to get rid of that recoverable life. That's why it doesn't do a lot of normal damage, because it's meant to just erase red life. Classic. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so why can't dcko do cool shit like that? Anyway. Okay, so dcko. Final verdict. Looks lower mid. Gameplay looks like shit. Models look okay, but when it goes like for the special moves, when it does like when it goes all black, that's cool as hell. I wish the entire game looked like that, honestly. It'd be cheaper to make too. It'd also be a lot cheaper to make too, because you just have to make the model look like a silhouette. It also not incentivizes. I mean, I guess incentivizes, but it also like, yeah, incentivizes the importance of having a strong character silhouette. I wish the entire game looked like that. Okay, next. I briefly talked about Showa American Story and how I think the game's going to be mid as hell, but have a lot of soul. But I never explained why. So I want to briefly bring this up. Showa American Story, the trailer for Showa American Story, and I need you to feel what I feel when I shit, I didn't bring.
ゾンビとは過去にとらわれ。
So, right away we have two Japanese zombies in the White House doing a little battle for a presentation. Now, before we begin, I need you to understand something. Showa American Story is a Chinese game. That is a Chinese game. And the entire aesthetic of the game is a bunch of stereotypes that these Chinese developers have about Japan and America from movies and anime that they've watched throughout their entire lifetime. It's a hodgepodge of a bunch of shit. There's like, yeah, Americans like guns, so just put guns in the game. They have presidents and shit. Anime, so there's like old like 80s like old 80s music and fashion and toys and stuff. Like just a hodgepodge of a bunch of shit that these Chinese guys heard about America and Japan or just made assumptions of. Shockingly, not as racist as you would think that description would lead to. And I think that's a shame, honestly. But yeah, no, it is like a fever dream. And the game's probably gonna be shit. But goddammit if it ain't got soul.
ゾンビとは過去にとらわれ、抜け出せない者たちです。彼らは真の解雇主義者なのですよ。
Hold up a second. Does this have a subtitle track? Subtitle track? I don't think so. I do not think so. Oh. Never mind then. Nikom! Turn this down a bit. I can't read any of this shit. I forgot to look up an English trailer, but I don't remember if there actually is an English trailer. Actually, you know what? Let me look for an English trailer.
高い代償を払うことになるかもしれないな。お前はハンカチ落としや鬼ごっこをしたことがあるか？
So I found one with English subtitles. So let me go here and then let me cross-reference. Yeah, no, okay, I'm gonna download this one instead because this one has subtitles. Copy URL. Chotto amate, chotto amate. Please wait warmly. We'll be right back. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Oh God, IGN! IGN!
ゾンビとは過去にとらわれ、抜け出せない者たちです。
Okay.
彼らは真の解雇主義者なのですよ。
Showa 66. Japan is an economic powerhouse. The United States has become an unofficial colony of Japanese economics and culture. Right. What if Cool Japan actually led to Japan taking over? Wait, if I remember correctly, I think the plot of this game is the bombs didn't work. Or it was like Japan nuked America or something like that. Like basically America lost World War II. Japan won. The plot is that Japan won World War II, and now they are the global economic superpower instead of America, basically. It's an alternate history fiction thing. 10 years have passed since the incident. A teenage girl miraculously revived from the dead embarks on a road trip across America to find her sister. Hey, Michael Hero. Heian Baba knows everything. But seeking her help may come at a steep price. So one thing about this game specifically, I forget how Japan label years. I know they label years by like eras, like Showa era. Well, Showa is the one I'm most known. Heisei era and stuff like that. I forget why they do that. I think it's like Prime Minister or something like that. I completely forget. Yeah, but the entire thing about this is like ultimate 80s nostalgia. There was a channel, I'll see if I can find it after this trailer, where like it was a bunch of people there. It was a Japanese couple, and they were talking about, oh yeah, I remember this when I was growing up. Oh yeah, this. Oh, these things are so accurate about what it was like in being in Japan in like the 70s and 80s. So it's pretty cool. Well, yeah. Jack the Third. Have you ever played Drop the Handkerchief or Eagle Catching the Chick? No, I haven't. No. Yo-yos! These fucking things. I never saw these before at my playground. I have only ever seen these kinds of toys like outside of like mini malls. Outside of mini malls. Back when I was growing up, were the only time I ever saw these toys. And even then, they weren't humans. They were like horses or ducks or something. Or, oh, I remember one that was a car. But I never used it because I'm not paying money for that. Why would I pay money for this when I could save it for one of those fucking Tiger Electronics games? And now we have fucking Donkey Kong. But with the girl played the girl character or the character that's your protagonist throughout the series, or rather throughout this game. I forget her fucking name. Actually, wait. I said Donkey Kong, but this is a bit more like well, Donkey Kong, but also not Kung Fu. I mean a little bit Kung Fu, but like bad dudes. Like a little bit of Donkey Kong, a little bit of bad dudes. Sukeban! I love with the classic long skirt. Sukeban, I love it. I love a good Sukeban. Fucking Harakiri with Mount Rushmore in the background. This is some Killer is Dead shit. This is some Killer is Dead shit, I swear. There's the head! And it's a fucking Bancho with like the fucking pompadour. Is that a zombie? I can't tell. I can't tell if that was a human or a zombie. That's a zombie though. 4! Wait, hold up. 4! Boo. There's the White House. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the president in the game is Goku. His name is actually literally just Goku, and he watches anime every day at exactly 6:30. It is a mandate that he watches Toonami every day at 6:30. The president watches anime at exactly 6:30 every
午
day.
後6時にアニメをご視聴になります。ご視聴なさって
And
い
he
る方を
cannot be
邪魔しては
disturbed
い
during
けま
this
せん。
time. Is that the fucking... It's not... This is a fucking... Not a common writer. Is it? No, it's not common writer. Fuck, what's... Wait, is it common writer? Yeah, the fucking common writer bike. What the hell is this? It looks kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad it's not the Akira bike, for fuck's sake. But Kamen Rider bike is also really good. It was precisely because you sold Texas to a Japanese consortium that this chain reaction was set in motion, wasn't it? Homelander shit. Well, I guess that's more like Superman, honestly. I guess it's meant to be like Superman from the Snyder movie, where they really play up him being a Jesus guy, really play him up as being Jesus and having a savior complex. Is that a shield? What the hell is that? Gex! Embrace the courage, grit, passion, and romance. Sister, where on earth are you? I was gonna say, what? Oh, those are her heels. I'm about to say, what the fuck are those? Oh yeah, handprints and heel prints over there. Chigusa Chanko. Okay. And there's your character, looking suspiciously like Claire Redfield from RE2 Make. The classic, the Goku classic, the fucking dragon punch through the fucking stomach when he killed King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo, love to see it. Although it's with a drill this time, so I guess this is kind of more of a Gurren Lagann reference. But this image, that shot, it's Dragon Ball. You'd be out of your fucking mind to think of this as anything other than a Dragon Ball shot. But yeah, with the giant drill, it is also Gurren Lagann. Neo Yokohama with the fucking Hollywood sign. Yes, good old Wakudonos. I love this. I love. What the fuck? Wasabi Coke. Oh shit. You know what? I would try it. I would try it and immediately regret it, but I would try it. I would try a Wasabi Coke. I would try a Wasabi Coke. And probably fucking violently expel the contents of my stomach. But I think, I mean, to be fair, a Wasabi Coke, it's probably better if it goes out from the mouth rather than goes out through your dick hole. That would probably burn like a motherfucker who tried to piss out Wasabi Coke. So you know what? Yeah. San Francisco. Las Vegas. I love Hotel. Neo Tokyo 4. Is that supposed to be Tokyo? Because one of the ways of saying 4 in Japanese is yon. Because you don't want to use shi, because that's a bad omen. So it's supposed to be like Neo Tokyo. Let me hear when the character says it. Dayan Shinyo Tokyo. Dayan Shin Tokyo. I don't know, that's what I hear. I don't know, I don't speak Moon. If I could speak Moon, I'd be playing Kinkabancha right now. I don't know, there's something about my brain. My brain's fucking fried, man. Trying to learn a new language, all the information just slides off of me like oil, dude. It sucks. I want to speak Moon and get unreasonably but also justifiably angry at how fucked translations are. To be more I want to be able to accurately dunk on translators and localizers, but I was not blessed. Still too early for you guys to go to Neo Tokyo for. Maybe it's Shin Neo Tokyo? It's an extremely dangerous place. Is that Astro Boy? That's Astro Boy! Well, I guess Tetsuwan Atom. Actually, no. I know the name of the show is Tetsuwan Atom, but I don't know if the name of the character is also Tetsuwan Atom. So, for the sake of me, I'm just gonna say it's Astro Boy. Fucking Astro Boy cosplay. Astro Man! Choco. Is Choco the name? Oh, yeah, Choco's the name of the character. Right. That's Choco's the name of the girl. I'm certain. And some girl in a unitard. I'm sure this is it. Fujita Toshiko. That's not ringing any bells. To be fair, I don't watch a lot of. I'm a fake anime fan. I was really big in anime as a teenager, but that was also at the same time I was really big in the webcomics, and I got so burnt out on them that I just kind of stopped watching both of them. And I only started watching anime again recently. Like I watched I already tweeted about it that I watched the Gunsmith Cats OVA. It's really good. I started reading the manga. And it was nice to see all the references. It was nice to catch all the references that the OVA, that I retroactively now understand that the OVA made reference to in the manga. I also, apparently out of fucking nowhere, watched Birdie the Mighty, the 1996 OVA. Because Malone just started streaming a watch party of it out of fucking nowhere. And I was like, yeah, okay, this is a good way to waste 2 hours. Guess what? It's good. Who could have thought, right? Okay. Hold up. So when I talked earlier about, oh yeah, there was a Japanese couple that talked about a bunch of things that are like they remember seeing growing up in Japan in the 80s. And this is one of these. And apparently, supposedly, this vehicle was used for shooting porn. Like straight up, like these were used for shooting porn. And sometimes, but not always, the windows would be tinted, but some of them would be one-sided. Crazy, man. I don't know one-sided to which way. I assume it was from the inside looking out and not the other way around. Because I'm pretty sure that would get hit extremely hard and fast with obscenity laws. But I don't know. Maybe it was something for like shooting exhibitionist porn or something. I don't know. Satori gates, some instant ramen, a teapot. I think that's Nissan. I think that's Nissan. I don't think Machi. Some fucking Gravor shit. Why is her face blurred out? This is some fucking like Gravor idol shit. Musashibo. From now on, I shall teach you your first lesson. Fucking Zandatsu over here. Camera raid. Caramel raid. Choconnichi, what's up? Carmelone, how you doing, bitch? Choconnichi, bitches, how y'all doing? I'm doing reactslop. I already talked about dcko, which is apparently a mobile fighting game that DC put out. That is not developed by NRS, so I don't know what the fuck NRS is doing still. It looks like shit. Imagine Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but slower. And uninteresting despite having a roster of superheroes. That being said, it has a starting roster of 19 characters, and there will be a new character every month. So I am considering blue stacking it to see if I can play it that way. I'm willing to give it a look, but I have no faith that it's going to be anything good. Anyway, this is a trailer for Showa American Story, which, well, this trailer is from like a couple of years ago. Apparently, the game is going to release later this year. Showa American Story is a Chinese-developed game, and the entire setting is, okay, so Japan won World War II, and America is now at a Japanese colony. And it's basically a bunch of Chinese guys taking a bunch of tropes from Americana and 80s Japanese pop culture and putting it into a blender, and whatever fever dream they conjured is what's in this game. It is tasteless, and I love it. The president of the United States is a massive weeb whose name is Goku. I am not fucking you. His name is Goku, and he watches anime every day at 6:30. It is a mandate that he must watch anime every day at 6:30. Man has to watch Toonami every day, or else he's going to kill somebody. A man after my own heart. And he also has the most amazing chest hair you've ever fucking seen. Like, imagine if Senator Armstrong just had, like, Zangief chest hair. It's insane. Anyway, Showa American Story is probably going to be a terrible game. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be like one of those fuck around, do anything, but also ultimately kind of empty and bland games. Well, not bland, but definitely empty. Mid at best kind of games. But fuck me, there's soul here. And sometimes the soul is the most important. Anyway, there's a Zandatsu. There's a fucking Giga Drill because, you know, Gurren Lagann. Also, zombies because, of course. Shotgun beating. What was that? A fucking Toku monster? What the hell is that? Fucking lobster crab man over here. Blast them. Fucking mecha. Fucking witch time complete with butterfly. By the way. Yep. Witch time. Witch dodge complete with butterfly effect. And time slow. The fuck is this thing? Ew. I forgot how fucked that thing looked. That's kind of cool though. This is a reference to something. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear me say this a lot. This is clearly a reference to something that I don't understand. But it looks cool. Oh, dude. This reminds me of Warriors. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, maybe it is the Warriors. Like, what if the Warriors, but also 80s, like, Japanese, not quite visual K, like, kind of glam rock, but also kind of visual K, like Hokuto no Ken punks, but also, like, 80s aerobics. I kind of fuck with it, not gonna lie. Big 4, Queen Bee. Is that a giant syringe? That is indeed a giant syringe. Oh, not Concho with the syringe! Oh, that's right up the fucking asshole, too. Oh, that's gotta oh, fuck. Big 4, Great General. Is that Rao with his fucking horse? Giraffe, Daikokuten, and Big 4, the Great I think that's Rao. The 72 Divine Soldiers, Mutsuki Shoko. That's clearly supposed to be a guy that I recognize, but I don't. Oh god. I'm a fake weeb. Who are these dipshits? Hold up. Never mind. Face Rider. Oh, for the head.
私はアメリカのカウボーイ
私はアメリカのカウボーイ
ですが、
President of the United States, by the way.
日本
But I'm also a Japanese samurai. United States, Texas Governor Goku. Well, okay, Goku, technically. But it's fucking Goku. Ah. Fucking Senator Armstrong if he was a massive weeb, I love it.
の侍でもあります。
Post-apocalyptic romance RPG alternate history ensemble period drama. Oh, the pong table! Well, okay, no. There is an old local Chinese food store that I go to that has one of these. And I have gone there multiple times just to play Pac-Man on their little fucking table. I mean, I make sure to order something too. I don't want to just show up there, and then like spend an hour spending like $1, a couple of dollars on their fucking table and leave. Like, I want to make sure to order something. But like, I have gone there a couple of times just to play Pac-Man on the table. Yeah, so supposedly this game's going to be releasing later this year, despite the fact that this trailer is from like 2 years ago. I mean, 2025. Yeah, so about that. That didn't happen. Go back. Creative director, executive producer, Shiluo, and game director, producer, Jinsen Fong. Like I said, these are made by Chinese guys, by the way. Despite this fucking chop suey of American and Japanese anachronisms, this is a Chinese studio that are just putting a bunch of shit, vaguely Chinese, just vaguely Japanese and American, like, pop culture, 80s neo-retro pop culture, into a game. And this is what they came up with, and it's amazing. And the game is probably gonna suck, but goddammit, I'm all in on this. I want more weird shit like this. Funeral ceremony is about sending loved ones who have turned into zombies. Michael Hero. Into the nature reserve to prevent them from reproducing. They must be sterilized first. Huh. I'm assuming the story is going to end with fucking Choco. That's the character's name, by the way. Chuko or Choco. Looking for her sister. Her sister's probably a fucking zombie. And the final boss is going to be her, again, is going to be her fighting zombie sister. Probably. Anyways, let's show American Story. Does it have a Steam page yet? Please say yes, for fuck's sake. Okay, progress. There is a Steam page. Planned release date 2020. I mean, I could show this here. Planned release date 2026. And there's a trailer again, but yeah, it's right here. Showa American Story. No actual, like, time, but it's like, yeah, 2026. So, I want this trailer to... Yeah! Yeah, they didn't even change the trailer! Oh, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. I'm not reading this up now since I don't care that much. If you care that much, you can read it. I'll put it here. There you go. Actually, let me double check to make sure it actually showed up on the... Did it actually show up on the YouTube? Because I've been having that issue lately where I post the link and it doesn't actually show up there. Let's see. It did show up. Okay, good. Nice. Alright. Alright, dcko. I still have a tab on this. The game looks like it's gonna suck, but I've played better and I have played worse. I'm pretty sure that as bad as how I think this game is going to be, I can guarantee I played worse mobile fighting games. I've probably also played better mobile fighting games, but we'll see. Oh, let's get rid of that. Okay, what else did I want to look up? Bam, bam, bam. Okay, let me go back to my Twitter. Off stream. Or off screen, I should say. Show American Story, get rid of that. Toto has a new character. I mean, I guess this is fine. This should be fine. Toto! Still love this game. Toto has a new character. Fuck, that's loud. You can't hear it. You still can't hear it. You still can't hear it. Hold up. You still can't hear it. Okay, hold up. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Toto, a personal favorite of mine, actually. It shot up highly in rank, in my, I forgot the name of my own fucking series. Interbrain Encephalon expansion. I ended up playing Toto, because it got a new update, and I was pleasantly surprised by it, even despite how much of an asshole the final boss is. Really good game. And it's getting another character. Another new character. I didn't even play the update with the last character, so now there's 2 new characters. This is fucking Shota over here. So anyway, while this is playing, I'm gonna see if I can fix the audio. That's not it. That's not it. What about this? Oh. Why isn't this working? What the hell? What about this one? I got hot by the back blast of that whole shit. Let me lower this. Okay. That's my desktop audio though, so it still technically didn't work. I forgot how crunchy the audio in this game was. It's fucking sick. Oh, the angel and demon spheres is pretty good. Yeah, Toto's fucking sick. Like, top 5 of my favorite 2D fighter mecha games, unquestioned. Okay, I'm gonna try something really. I'm gonna switch scenes. I'm gonna play this again. Okay, so this one has sound. But why? Okay, let me go back to this. Filter issue? Oh. Okay. I'm going to make a new tab. Echo capture. I'm gonna have it capture my Brave. Capture audio. Yeah, no, it's not working. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to fix off stream. I don't know why here specifically it just doesn't give audio. You can hear audio because I'm using desktop audio, but if I turn that off, now you can't hear nothing. It's supposed to be capturing directly from the Brave window, but it's not for some... Wait, hold on. Let me check my mixer. It is a problem with my mixer. Levels. No, it's not the mixer. Wait, hold up. Audio devices. How do I get to audio devices? Hold up, what was it again? Oh god, Windows, I fucking hate you sometimes. Okay, system, sound, device properties, was it? No, not that one. Manage sound devices? No. Properties? No, check that one out. Device properties, which is separate, but also not it. Where is the sound control panel? No, that's not it. I checked that one already. Bluetooth other devices, ease of access audio setting. Change device or app volume. No, that's not it either. There's supposed to be one that just has it's like the Windows version of the mixer, not the pop-in, but like a different one that lets me choose where I want that lets me to split my audio. Spatial sound. What's this? It brought up a goddamn edge link, so I'm not doing that. Microphone tuning. I'm testing the audio of my screens. So I tested it on my mixer. And it just did not... Nothing came up on OBS. So it's not just... I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. It's making me upset. Okay. Whatever. Fuck it, who cares? Shut this off real quick. Not shut it off. Shouldn't have said that. Get it off screen. There's an ad for one-shot fighters. I need to clean up my bookmarks. Oh, right. I mean, I guess I could show this. This one's funny. I mention it every single time because I think it warrants mentioning every single time about a little game called Kengeki Crosszone. No, Gengeki Crosszone, which is a indie game made by what I believe is like literally just one guy. And this guy's fucking insane, and he also likes giving all of his female characters massive fucking titties. The biggest tits you've ever seen, including the fucking breast expansion fairy. This is not the only move that she has where this happens, by the way. This game's fucking stupid, I love it. And I don't mean stupid bracket horny. I mean, no, this game is fucking stupid in many ways, and I love it. It's actually quite fun. It's actually a quite fun, ridiculous fighting game to play. But it's not online, so... It's not online yet, so... I wait with bated breath until this gets online play, which you probably might not ever get officially. So, but I guess there's Parsec. Okay, enough of that. What else do I have here? I already talked about that one earlier. Let's see. Oh god, I have to scroll down through so much shit. I can get rid of this. I already talked about that. Talked about that. This one, I guess I can find this one relatively interesting to talk about. So this, platfight gaming championship, something I have literally never heard about because I don't pay attention to platform fighters at all, is having this massive championship tournament on the weekend of October 16th to the 18th, where they're playing a bunch of fucking platform fighters. And despite the fact that I don't care much about platform fighters, I do recognize most of the games on this fucking list. I've never seen Smash Bros. Ultimate before. That's new to me. I do know that Smash 64, I don't know if this is normal Smash 64 or like a mod of Smash 64, because there is a mod right now that somebody's making of Smash 64 that is adding in the characters from Smash Ultimate. Wait, that's the Ultimate? Wait, Smash Ultimate. I assume this was a different Smash Ultimate because of the logo, because I do not remember the logo of Smash Ultimate looking like this. Okay, but that's Smash Ultimate, sure. Smash, I'm assuming this is like stock, like normal Smash 64. There's Melee. But not Brawl. But not Super Smash Brawl. You get All-Star Brawl. Is All-Star Brawl the one that's also delisted? I know that Multiversus was, which is right here. So I'm assuming they found some fucking whales that bought all the DLC and used their copies. So that's nice. All-Star Brawl, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl that I never played. I remember that was the one that had Velma's move change. Because she had a move where like she would literally call the cops, and a cop car would come and drag her opponent off the edge. And then it was changed to the Mystery Machine because a cab, which was pretty funny. Slap City is a game that I recognize the title of, and I cannot tell you literally anything about it. All-Star Brawl 2! There was a sequel to All-Star Brawl? God damn, I did not know that. Brawlhalla. I recognize Brawlhalla as the game that gets multiple $1 million. I think it's like what was like $5 million prize bonus or some shit. Like insanely astroturfed game. I don't know if it's good or not. I assume it's good enough to keep getting tournaments, but I don't know if the game's actually good, and I don't care enough about it. I remember the gimmick is that I think every character is the same, but like what determines your character is like your weapon. So like, or so I don't remember. It's some weird shit like that. Maybe it's cool. Few quick matches. This is a game that's on Steam right now for a couple of bucks. It's a stick fighting game. It's not like Yumi Hustle. It's actually like a regular like stick fighting game. There's like 3 or 4 characters. Supposedly it's really good. I don't know. I don't play Smash. But it is on like a couple of dollars. If I find it on sale and if I find it has online play, I'll buy it and try it. Bim Bam Boom. Never seen this. Never heard of this. I'm not going to look it up. Rivals of Aether 1 and 2. Made by Smash fanboys. Supposedly, Rivals of Aether is a really good attempt at making a Smash type fighting game that does enough of its own thing to get a fan base that is not entirely, but is separate from Smash. Like there are people that do like what Rivals of Aether does with its characters and gameplay more than Smash, and it has its own fan base, which is pretty cool. Combo Devils. This is the one that I know the most about because it's Imagine Smash. Okay, the easiest way to describe Combo Devils is that Combo Devils is like the middle ground between a regular fighting game and a Smash game. Like a regular 2D fighting game and Smash game. This game is meant to be the bridge between the two. I don't know how successful it is at it, but from some upper echelon fighting game people that I watch, they have said that it's pretty fucking good. I don't know if it's good enough to get regular FGC people into Smash, but fuck me, I don't know, maybe. And of course, there's Framemakers. This is the big. There have been many Smash type indie brawlers, but Framemakers is the one that still exists. They all fizzled and died except Framemakers. I don't know if it's any good. I don't think I've ever actually seen gameplay footage of Framemakers. I've seen character models. Character models are pretty good. But yeah, this is like the big indie. This is basically Smash Brothers, but for indie games. Of course, and this has been in development for a while. I don't think it ever actually finished development, but this has been developed for a while. But it's got like all the big flash in the pan indie characters like Shovel Knight and Octodad and insert other indie characters that I don't know or care about because they're not strictly fighting game related. But anyway, I'm willing to watch this. Not make it a stream because I don't know fuck all about Smash Brothers, but I do want to. Before this tournament happens, I do want to get in touch with Elf and actually have that Slippy stream where we just play. He basically just teaches me Melee. That'd be a fun time, I think. That I saved the date on that. Madness Combat mod for Doom. I'll have to remind myself to send this to Malone when the stream is over. Oh, Malone, you're still here. There's a Madness Combat mod for Doom. I don't know how much you care about Doom, but I do remember that you didn't know a lot about Madness Combat. I don't know if this will work as a good introduction, but it's cool as hell.
At Malone Kara said nice.
I'll be honest, I also don't know much about Madness Combat. All I know is that you play as a guy named Henry or Hank, and you just kill tons of dudes. And he just kills tons of dudes.
At Malone Kara said looks really cool.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of stuff here. I have a couple of bookmarks here of stuff that I wanted to show you specifically, but I forgot to do it. Yeah, but this looks cool as hell. Yeah, Hank J. Wimbledon. That's a fucking British name if I've ever heard it. Okay, that's enough out of you. Does it actually provide a link? Oh, here we go. Okay, this one. I'll send these to your DMs.
At Malone Karas.
Okay. Where the hell are you? I gotta clean up my DMs too. There you go. I have to deal with the fix up every time. Guess that's one. Check my DMs again. Well, actually, I can get rid of this. That. What was the second one? I think there were like 3 of these. Hold up. Where the hell is this?
At Malone Kara said, now I'm forced to learn GZ Doom modding, lol.
I mean, with how old and how well documented Doom is, I don't think it's going to be that hard. I think Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that the Doom mods are just all in the WAD files, and you could just drag and drop them into the game. I don't know if that's actually true. I have a friend who's really big into Doom too. He might be able to tell me, give me a retard-proof instruction manual. Where the hell is this thing? Blue Street Fighter X. Oh god, I had some Gary shit. Why do I have that? I am. Ooh. Compilation. I mean, nothing here is like explicit, so I could have it on stream, but it's like 2D. I mean, I guess I could just. I mean, that's Evo stuff. The Evo lineup, because this is how old a lot of this, some of this stuff is. Let's clean. Let's just clean up. No. The hell is this? Fight for the throne. Did I save this? Alright, I didn't watch. Right. June. This is from June. Fight for the throne. Mario Kart World. Subexerio. Oh, this was a Smash thing. I wanted. Alright, because I remember, like, yeah, I want to do this collab with Valve where he teaches me Smash, so I better start watching Smash tournaments. And then I just didn't do that. Oh yeah, this is during the Blade Stranger sale. Next time that goes on sale, I have to say that. This was the fake Ragnar the Blood Edge webpage for Guilty Gear Strive. Oh yeah, the new deal A6. As far as I can tell, there has still been no update on this. Like, yeah, Dead or Alive is getting a new character named Minato, and that's all we know. There's been no update. It's almost the end of July. There's been no update on this character. What the hell? Japanese guy challenges a Mexican to KOF and dies. Don't fuck with Mexicans to KOF, man. Okay, I'm going way too high up. Let me see if I just find a second game. I can get rid of that. That's just the Evo lineup. 2D. He is making his own crossover fighting game in Mugen. It is made for a very specific brand of player that loves combo slop. Combo slop, bracket, affectionate, close bracket. There are a lot of people that really do like the feel of like the endless combos you could do with anime games, but pared down just a little bit. So I guess what I'm saying is these people's ideal game is like Marvel 2, I guess. Marvel 2 lit a fire under a lot of people's asses. There have been a lot of people that have been trying to make and perfect their own Marvel 2. Oh yeah, Virtua Fighter Crossroads is to receive government support. I mean, I know it's getting NVIDIA support, which is basically the same thing, but I don't know to what extent. Because people forget that Virtua Fighter has serious money behind it. Or at least used to. Like, people forget, like, Lockheed Martin was directly involved with the development of Virtua Fighter 1 and 2. People forget that. Gravity Rush, compiler. Yeah, Gravity Rush 1 and 2, they've been compiled. There have been, dude, ever since that Sony announcement where they were like, oh yeah, we're cutting off physical, there have been, like, I feel like multiple a day. It was like, oh yeah, this PlayStation game, it's been recompiled. You could just go to this browser and download it and play it right now. And some of them even have their own browser, are playable in browser. Shot 1, fighters, footage. I hope that game is good. I really want it to be good. Oh yeah, this thing that either this but Mori and Pippa. And the reason I saved it is because I didn't save the right one because I'm not used to archiving shit, but like He does have it, right? He doesn't have it. One of them showed that Mori actually liked the tweet. I don't feel like searching for it though, but yeah, this thing. Yasmin trailer. I should do a Yasmin analysis stream before she actually before I actually get play. Actually, I didn't buy the season pass to play her, but oh, you might like this. Royalty Free for All. If you remember correctly, this was the game that you, me, and if you remember this, Royalty Free for All. This was the game that you and me and Splats and someone else played because it was a game with a free demo that had online play. Yeah, it's finally getting released. August 11th, I think. Did I say August 11th? Yeah, August 11th. So yeah, next month.
At Malone Kara said that was fun.
For August 11th,
Malone Kara said neat.
It's gonna be $8 up until August 25th. So it's obviously gonna have that like oh yeah, the new game sale that a lot of Steam games have. So I think it's probably gonna be like around $10 if you don't get it on sale. But like $8 is pretty nice. It was a nice little game. The announcement of the Art of Fighting 3R closed beta test. So, because Art of Fighting 3 is a 30-year-old game at this point, I'm gonna be so fucking mad if this beta test comes out and it doesn't have all characters available immediately. Like, just give me the roster plus Urian King. And just I'm like, brother, what are you hiding? It's a 30-year-old fucking game. But yeah, it's Art of Fighting 3. Art of Fighting 3 is a notoriously jank, experimental, jank, kind of bad game that I adore immensely. It's so cool. It's Virtua Fighter but 2D, and there just ain't a lot. I can't think of any other game that plays like Art of Fighting 3. And whether you consider that a good or a bad thing is up to you. I think the game's cool as hell, but I will not jump on a grenade to claim that it's good. But I will say I like it a lot. Oh yeah, Tila retweeted this. So somebody is creating a VTuber software that runs on the PS2 with the emotion engine. Like, okay, that's neat, I guess. If I ever I'm gonna boot up PCSX2 for my VTuber model. I guess if I ended up having a 3D model, that could be pretty cool.
At Malone Kara asks what?
Look, man, people are crazy out here.
The motion engine. No tricks, no emulation.
There you go. I'll play that.
This is an early build of VTuber software running on the PlayStation 2. Let me show you how it works. Using the PS2 SDK, I've been developing a motion capture software that will allow the user to track their movements with the PS2. It connects to a Python script on my PC which calculates the positional data, then shares that over the network to my PS2 every frame. This will allow me to render 3D modeled VTubers genuinely within the PlayStation 2's emotion engine. No tricks, no emulation, no imitation, just genuine PS2 rendering. And it won't just be face tracking. I plan to assemble full body tracking via DIY
What
methods.
in
At
the
Malone
hell?
Kara said, man, imagine going full retro tuber, tongue sticking out.
Imagine going full retro tuber. Brother, dude, this would fuck so hard with like a Rumble Roses 1 style model. Because if I remember correctly, I mean it was an exaggeration, but there was one of the big selling points of Rumble Roses on the PS2 is that every character was 10,000 polygons. Obviously, that wasn't true. That was an exaggeration. But not that much of an exaggeration. I think it was like around like 9,200 or something like that. But like, Rumble Roses on the PS2 it looks so fucking good. It looks immaculate. And I'm like, dude, a VTuber with that quality of model would be kick ass. Not me, though. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to be able to pull that shit off. Alright. No, Namiharu is still my beloved when it comes to this. When it comes to having a custom model. That's Toto, Character I can't read. That's the breast expansion fairy. Showa American Story. I can get rid of that. Okay, so this one. Sometimes the Twitter algorithm is nice to me and it's in me some weird shit like this. I'm like, oh fuck, sign me up. Fucking 2D action game, but it's tennis. It's a shmup. It's a fucking shmup, but it's tennis. Seemingly, unfortunately, you don't actually. It's not about like actual like ricocheting. It's not about like ricochet. It's like, no, you just press a button and you just fire off a ball. It's like, oh, I thought it'd be like, oh, I hit the ball, or rather, I hit the ball and the ball ricochets off my opponent. Then I have to like hit the ball back. Like I have to like. I thought it'd be like, oh, you hit the ball and the ball bounces back from the enemy that you hit it towards, and then you have to hit it again like that. I thought it'd be more like along the lines, I thought it'd be something more like that instead of be like, no, it's just you just hit the shoot button and she smacks the ball. Like, it's kind of lame. The World Awakens. Oh! 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 That's what? That's war! That's the... Did I ever talk about this? That song, that's war! That's the song that was used for the Street Fighter 4 commercial. Back in like 2009. It's the song that got me into Sick Puppies. The band Sick Puppies. Okay, you know what? I'm letting this play out. I'm letting this play out. This is also another combo slot Mugen game, but fuck, I fuck with this so heavy. Stop the stall, taking it all back cause I'm taking. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Combo. Special cancel into Denjin Hadoken, but Denjin Hadoken restands in a shock safety combo afterwards. Okay, that's really cool though. I don't tend to generally like super combo slap heavy games like this, but that kicks ass. That's fucking rad. That's fucking sweet, dude. Okay, plays from the start though. I could probably you know, nah, leave it. It's fine. You know what? Let's try this shit. All right, what do we got? Light punch, light kick, mid punch. Oh, it's the old target combo. Bam, bam, bam. No, not this. Actually, no. That's Magic Series. No, that's Magic Series. Ryu never had light punch, light kick, medium punch, target combo. He had like medium punch, heavy kick as a target combo. But no, that like light punch, light kick, medium punch. That's a Yun target combo. This is just Magic Series. Actually, this might be SNK style. So this might be ABCD. This might be a 4-button game actually. So that's ABC into Hadoken. All right, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm getting there. ABC, Hadoken, ABCD, Hadoken, drive, rush, cancel, into what? Like that seemed to be stand A. Because, you know, proximity normals, right? Remember when games are proximity normals? So I seem to be Hadoken, drive rush, cancel into. Well, no, that's not proximity because like. From this distance, this would be enough to do a proximity normal. So what button is this? You know, I'm just gonna say drive rush cancel defaults to using the far version of a normal instead of proximity based normals. So okay, whatever. Drive rush cancel into stand A, crouch. I'm assuming it's crouch A. Let me hear the sound. Let me hear the sound of it. Yeah, crouch A, because crouch C would be the uppercut. Unless it's a target combo, which could also be true. Or maybe this is a 6-button game, I don't know. I'm trying to find out if this is a 6-button game or a 4-button game. I thought it was 4-button. It might actually be 6-button. Because it could have been like, instead of doing ABC, it could have been like light punch, light kick, medium punch, heavy kick, maybe. I don't know. I'll get a feel for it when I see it. Anyway, crouching medium kick, unless it's our combo. EX high blade, which wall bounces, of course, because you know third strike. Okay, jumping. Yeah, jumping AC. Yeah, jump AC. EX Tatsu. Forward dash. A. B. No, AC. D. Blade kick again. Special cancel into Dinjin. That restands. That's fucked up. Crouch B. EX Tatsu. Grounded EX Tatsu. Into stand D. Into a blade kick again. End of combo. I heard that. Go. That's the third strike. Go. Let's go. When you get a meter. Okay, that seemed to be stand C? No, never mind. Stand A. Stand A, stand B. Close. Actually, no, that might be 6A. Because that's the over. Yeah, no, that's. I guess that's 6A. Even though Kyo's overhead is generally like 6B because it's the big axe kick, but I don't know what this is. Because Kyo never has the elbow smash as a normal move. I think there's a version of Kyo, one of the Kyo clones that has that, but like it's not a normal Kyo thing. Because Kyo's overhead is the big axe kick. It's 6B. So I'll just assume this is like and you know Kyo's proximity 6A is like the uppercut, and the far C, the proximity close C is uppercut, and far C is the backhand. But he never has like the elbow smash as like a normal move. So I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe it is a 6-button game. So maybe it was like, because I have to go ABC XYZ then. I don't know if I could. So it could be light punch, light kick, medium punch, heavy punch. Heavy Rekka, 1-2 and EX Rekka. I love Rekka cancels. Hold up. Yeah, no, no, that's stand A. I'm going to assume this is a 4-button game. Okay. So EX Rekka into the launching kick into 5A. 5A, light Rekka. Dash cancel into jumping J2C. J2C, which ground bounces, by the way. 5C. Cancel into Orochinagi. Oh, not even Orochinagi. I forget what this is called. The 108 Shiki, I think? I forget. Mizuteru Kusanagi Koboshio. Oh. Okay, big slap. I guess that's like, I guess I could say that's like, okay, okay. This button changes a lot. Sometimes it's medium punch, sometimes it's a command normal. I'm going to assume this is a command normal. Like, I don't know, fuck it. Actually, no, because it's double palm. I don't know. Button, fuck it, button. Heavy kick. Dolken, I'm assuming it's a charge. Drive rush cancel into 5A. Into slap into close D. Into what is assumedly a command launcher. A, B, C, air A, B, C, D. No, this is a 6-button game. This is definitely a 6-button game. Okay, so this would be like medium kick, Okay. I'm assuming slap is middle punch, heavy kick, launch, air, air eight, air jab, air light kick, air medium punch, air medium kick, air heavy, air double heavy, bam bam, air dash cancel, double heavy again, air dash cancel, head stomp, so that's down medium kick. How many times? 2, 3, into... Oh wow, air Hazanshu. Into slam down, that's new. Ground bounce. Kikoken. Okay. Jab. Light kick. Medium punch, I guess. Command. That looks like a command normal. Is that a slide? No, not a slide. Never mind. So that's probably like medium punch, crouching medium kick. Yeah, medium punch, crouching medium kick. Ryo Inbu. Cancel, drive. Oh, it has drive cancels as well, so you can do special cancels. Great. So Ryo Inbu into EX fireball, drive rush cancel into button I can't read. The arc of the smear arc makes me think it's like middle punch again, but it's not. The hell is this? Rainbow fireball. I went too far forward. Okay, no, that's a crouch jab. I found it. Crouch jab. Crouch jab. Crouch light kick. Crouch medium punch. Crouch medium kick. Ryo Inbu again. Is that EX? I wasn't paying attention. EX Ryo Inbu. Wall bounce. Why does it wall bounce? Why would you do that? Fireball. Front cancel. Cross under, jab, medium punch, heavy punch, air jump, jump cancel, jump jab, jump medium punch, jump medium kick, double jump cancel, jump light punch, medium punch, Musasabi no Mai EX, ground bounces again, jump again into air throw. Man, I hate this. I hate this. Alright. It says war and it's on tonight, so get up and fight. Okay. Alright. Light punch, light kick, heavy pump. Wait. Hey. Medium punch. Medium kick. Power wave! Drive rush cancel into... I genuinely don't know. Hold up. Power wave! That looks like... Yeah, no, that's the elbow, so that's jab again. Jab into something, into heavy punch, burn knuckle, crack shoot, heavy punch, power dunk, EX power dunk, which is the diagonal rising tackle that was supposed to be in Mark of the Wolves 2. And that goes into power dunk. Okay, yeah. There's my... With a Melina... Is that a Melina color? I'm going to assume this is a Melina color. I'll fuck with it, not gonna lie. Okay, ground bounce. Air. Light punch. Medium punch. Medium kick. Heavy punch. Ground bounce. Into... Oh, cool! The supers are palletized. They use correct palette data. That's I love it when games do that.
At Malone Kara said looks like it.
Cho Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi. Straight version, not the angled version. Okay. But it is air version. It's nice. Okay, backdash with your Oki. Nothing, apparently. Okay. So, Ryu was called in as a tag, but it doesn't matter because you don't see it. Okay. Light punch. Light kick. Medium punch, I was right. Medium kick. Maybe heavy kick is the launcher, I guess. Or maybe she has her command, her stancels that she has in Street Fighter 6. Since Street Fighter 6 decided that Chun-Li is now a stance character. Because she can't be a footsies character anymore. Jump cancel, light punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy punch again, because that's her target combo. Air dash, heavy punch, EX spinning bird kick, which is in the air. You don't see that a lot, actually. There are not a lot of games where Chun-Li has spinning bird kick in the air. Also has a slam down, much like her EX Hazanshu. So she has two. Oh, I see. One is a ground bounce and one is a wall bounce. I see. Alright, moves back to get proper distance. Heavy punch into EX Kikoken. Calls in Ryu. Ryu runs in, does light drive rush light punch. Medium punch. Medium kick, I guess. Hadouken. Canceling the Shinku Hadouken. Actually, was it purple? If it was purple, it could have been Metsu Hadouken. Hold on, what color was the fireball? Because this is actually really important. It's purple, so it's Metsu Hadouken. Oh shit, Jeddah! Genets and Jeddah. Ooh, nice choices. I don't know Jeddah intimately. I just think he's cool as fuck. I guess I'll let this one play at normal speed because I don't really know Jeddah's. I don't really know Jeddah like that. Standing around going down. How about a little reaction, man? You can barely stand. Bitch slap, slow attack, man. That was practically suicide. You're next in line. Yeah, drags him down to hell. Oh, it's so good. Genets. I also don't really know Genets like that. I don't fuck with zoners, even if they are boss strength. I'm looking for two very specific things for Genets, though. I'm looking for... Okay, three. One is the one is the teleport. Two is... I want the command grab super. And three... How to explain this? There's a specific thing that I want when Genets does that little turnaround win thing with his hands. There's a very specific thing I want him to do. And if he does, I'm gonna pop the fuck off. I do quite like these colors for Genets, though. Obviously, this actually does feel pretty close to what a Capcom version of Genets would look like. Even though it's clearly like, yeah, no, we just took Genets and just changed his colors. We just took the colors and changed it so that it's more of like the toony Capcom shading instead of the like more like stylized 3-tone shading that KOF does. But this is pretty good. I appreciate the blood on the super. They got rid of that in later KOF games. I appreciate this. Where he's choking the life out of you and just blood just splurting out of your fucking throat. I appreciate them putting that back in. Oh, fuck. Fucking Kowloon. Holy shit. So we're getting into KOF Millennium fucking Mugen, Chinese Mugen characters now. Oh god, please have Lisa in the game. I want Lisa Fernandez in the game. I want her legacy as the as an unofficial KOF character to continue. So Kowloon is Bruce Lee basically. We put Bruce Lee in the game. I don't remember the context of Kowloon as a character. Like maybe he was an unofficial character. I genuinely don't remember why this character exists. Because he's not a Neowave character. I think he's just like a Chinese. Because there are a lot of KOF edits and a lot of KOF OCE characters, and some of them are so popular that they just kind of become like unofficial part of the Mugenverse canon. And the Chinese characters, Cao Long is one of them. Lisa Fernandez is one of the Mexican. I think I actually know. Lisa Fernandez is Brazilian. She's one of them. Like there are a couple like popular KOF Mugen characters that just stick around because like they're really well beloved. Because KOF Mugen is like its own fan base. But yeah, Cao Long's pretty cool. He's literally just Bruce Lee. I don't know if he's like an actual Bruce Lee clone or just like inspired by him, but like he's just like, yeah, Bruce Lee. He pulls out the nunchucks doing his super and shit. So get up and fight! Get up and fight! You've had all your life to run and hide. Now step up! Now step up! Let's do this. I still love this song. I don't care what anyone says. Guy getting his shit fucked right now. And we have Shinwoo doing air combos. I want this to be 11 Shinwoo. I can acknowledge that King of Fighters 13 Shinwoo is a better character and a better fighter, but there is a lot of cool shit that Shinwoo had in KOF 11 that was never brought back that I miss. Like he had like head slips, he had like a command dash that I liked, and he had a command grab super that I liked. Alright, guy doing guy shit. Yeah, it seems that every character has the same combo structure, basically. It's like, do launcher and pick. Do you want to do... Yeah. Do you want to do an air dash? Do you want to do an air dash extension? Do you want to do a ground bound extension? Do you want to do drive rocks? Like, yeah, just hit a normal. Did it land? Okay. How much meter do you have? Fucking go nuts. Oh, shit. The fucking Final Fight 3 super. That's rad as hell. I never thought I would see that. Fucking Final Fight 3 super. Guy has only ever had this like Rush Punch super in Final Fight 3 and literally no other game. So having it here, that's pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. And of course, it doesn't knock down. It's a combo extender. 6 bars a meter. Fuck. No wonder there's so much meter in these games. Command grab. Command grab into partner calling. Cody comes swinging. Final destruction. Oh, never mind. It's the criminal upper. The criminal upper super version. Kim Kapwan doing Kim Kapwan shit. Oh shit, Jae-hoon. Jae-hoon with a Kakashi color. Because of course. Actually, yeah, no, it's Kakashi. Ready to break it all. About ready to break. This is war. And it never ends. I do not like Hugo having combos. Something about this is deeply disturbing to me. Oh, the heavy punch! Oh, the heavy punch hard. The ground bounce off of the heavy punch. Okay. That's fucked up. I like it. Alex! I wonder how bad Alex is. It is a pretty consistent thing that Alex is, as cool as Alex is, he is also like just kind of shit in every game he's been in. I think he was good at like the tail end of Street Fighter V. And Street Fighter 6, he's actually pretty alright in Street Fighter 6. But like it was a long running joke that Alex is like is terrible in every single game he's in. Oh, Hayato! Hayato from Star Gladiator, my beloved. Please be good. Please be good. I'm begging. I am begging. Also Kaede, but fuck that, Hayato's on screen. Oh wait, this is actually normal Kaede, not even super version. Is he gonna have an install super where he could... No, wait, he has lightning shit. This is this is Super Kaede, because normal Kaede, that was in Last Blade 1, he had a ponytail. He didn't have the Super Saiyan hair. I got confused. I mixed myself up. And here we got Moria. I would rather have Satsuna, but this is fine. Oh, and the song loops, because of course it does. Oh shit, Dante! with Cerberus. DMC4 Dante. I think these are pre-rendered sprites. This looks like, I mean, this is obviously KOSR, right? But I'm trying to figure out if these look like pre-rendered sprites. Something about the way the shading on this. I get this is meant to emulate KOF shading, but there's so many frames of animation that makes me think it's pre-rendered 3D. You know what? I fuck with this. In terms of Dante designs, my heart will always go to DMC2 Dante. And followed immediately by DMC1 Dante, but without the jacket. But DMC4 Dante, DMC, it took a while, but DMC4 Dante did grow on me. Necro? Alright. Oh, Orochi! Or is that Mizuchi? It's probably Orochi, because Mizuchi is such a fucking crazy pull. Unless there's a transformation. Unless, wait, is this Shinobu? From Neo Wave? From Neo Blood? No, that just has to be Orochi. Shiniguma and God Rugal. Actually, no, normal Rugal. Street Fighter 5 version of the Raging Demon. I don't like it when I'm being shown what the Raging Demon is actually doing. I just like it being a flash, hit spark, and Shiniguma transformation into Kokan Getsuzan. Alright, that's pretty sick though. Neo Geo cross Capcom battle for the Destiny. Sure, there's Juri over there because of course. Yeah, there she is. Is it gonna be that? Is it gonna be like that alpha mock-up of the Street Fighter alpha mock-up of Juri? Is there gonna be any gameplay at all? Nope, no gameplay. Alright. Wait, no, there she is. No, this is a custom. No, this is a custom sprite. No, I thought it would be using the Alpha 3 mock-up of Juri. No, this is a custom Juri. It's probably using the Alpha 3 as a baseline, but like, no, that's custom. With no gameplay. With her actual Street Fighter 6 idol where she switches stances. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's that. Your Mugen slop game. Is it out? It's not out yet, but it's that. Okay. Oh, this. A fucking Iori, Chinese Iori cosplayer. Because nobody... there has always been a tug of war between, like, who loves King of Fighters more, Brazil or China. And right now, China's winning. China's winning right now. What? The hell is that? Those cans? Those are soda. What the hell? Okay, doing shit. Nothing of which is oh wait, there it is. There's the crouch D and a bunch of other shit that Iori doesn't do. But the crouch D was accurate though. Hold up. The moon symbol on the back of his jacket is red and not white. Gonna have to dock points for that. That's not accurate. And where's your leg belt, you fucking poser? That is pretty cool though. No, but go this. That's pretty good though. Yeah, retweet. Retweet. Okay. That. Portuguese guys making a dinosaur fighting game. Called Dino Fighters. Hopefully that is not the full title. It's actually going to get a cooler name. But it doesn't have actual gameplay footage. I remember bookmarking this tweet, but does it actually have gameplay footage? Whoa, I was about to say no, but here we go. There's gameplay footage. Is this a fucking Mega Drive game? This sounds and looks like it's a fucking Mega Drive game. But you know what? With the success of what's it? Neketsu Kunio School Fighters, like a Brazilian Kunio-kun fighting game that was reusing the River City Girl sprites. I mean, it showed that, you know, you can make a fighting game with a Genesis homebrew. That's good. But this sounds a lot like a fucking Genesis game. Or rather, a Mega Drive game. You know what? I fuck with that. If this is a legit, like, Mega Drive game, I fuck heavy with that. Okay, so this is just like showing off characters. Air Fireball. And what may or may not be a dive. Or is, I don't know if that's a punch or something. Ooh, wind. Wind punch. I'm seeing a lot of things that are not combos. Oh, it's an input test. That makes sense. It's just an input test. Okay, never mind. Okay, but is there like match footage? Is that supposed to be like Yoshi? I guess so.
At Malone Kara said this looks cute.
It does look cute. Okay, it seems to be a basic Shadow kind of character. Slow fireball, decent DP with limited horizontal range. What's your Tatsu equivalent? Okay, never mind, that DP was actually pretty good. Damn. Alright. Damage. Damage is high. There's this shit in the middle. Is that stun? I wasn't... No, that's meter. Never mind. Since there's a little bip, a little thing here in the middle, I'm assuming that there's EX moves in addition to normal supers. Okay, there's a Tatsu version. 2 Tatsus, actually. Or maybe that was just one Tatsu and the other one was like a crouching kick or something. Why did you punish the DP? Actually, you know what? No, Portuguese game, maybe DPs are safe. Portuguese, they love Street Fighter 2. And in Street Fighter 2, they love KOF and they love Street Fighter 2. And there are a lot of games where DPs are safe. There are a lot of KOF games where DPs are completely safe. So maybe DP was actually safe. I'll get fucking called out. I was called Rage, like Proper Rage, that's pretty cute. Whoa. What was that? Maximum X-Men. Alright. I kinda wish there was a name here, but that's fine. Does it seem to be able to combo after the Tatsu? Yeah, no, that seems to be negative on hit. Like, negative, but, like, not punishable. Okay, what else we got here? Cousin's getting the hang of it with Nessie. He's super OP. Which one's Nessie? I'll assume this one is over here is Nessie. Oh, like the Loch Ness. Okay. Oh, fuck, that hurted. Oh, that hurt. Ooh! Wait! Pause. Oh, it's probably Zubaz and Shovel Knight. I'm gonna put that in it. I'm gonna give that a little heart. Okay, back to this. Okay, having a projectile that comes out even when the player gets hit, those are always strong. And this guy on the left seems to be the Yamazaki of the game with the fucking snake arm. And a why did that do so much? What the fuck? Okay, to be fair, it is a super. To be fair, it is a super. But also, jab confirm into super. For like, what's that? 40%? That's fucked up, bro. No cross up. Snake. Oh, that didn't kill. Okay, good. Trade. Okay, Nessie's projectiles are super fucked up. It seems all of her projectiles come out even when she gets hit. And they come out immediately. Okay, Ice Breath. Very cool at time. Oh, there it is, yep. Okay, so I guess Nessie's a dedicated zoner. You know what? I'm fine with projectile zoners being super annoying. I'm fine with it. No follow up on that cross heavy punch though. Oh, jab confirm into super is that's super. Why would you wake up? Okay, why would you do that? That's death. All right. What's this? A match against your cousin. Okay. Fireball, Tatsu, equivalent. Is this another Shoto? Where's your DP? What's your DP? Oh, that... Well, okay. No, that chunks. I want to say that didn't do a lot of... No, that does a lot of damage, actually. And it's a knockback. It doesn't seem to be a full knockdown, but it does knock back a little bit. There has to be... No, that's a knockdown. That's straight up knockdown. Maybe it changes depending on the strength of the button? Also, can you do combo after the Tatsu? What the hell was that? Laser gun. Different projectile. Was that... Wait, was that a super? No, it's just an adorable move that he has. So 2 projectiles and Tatsu equivalent. Maybe there was no DP. This one has no description. And the guy looks like a pyro. So he's got a stick of dynamite. Fire! Fire! Yep, DP. Alright, you're definitely a Shoto. So who's this other guy? I figured he would be a zoner since he used to be just carrying sticks of dynamite. Time over. Okay. Yeah, whatever, this is pretty cute. I am hesitating to click. A bunch of football shit that I don't care about. Okay, game designer, programmer, creator of Juca Jacare. Juca Jacare. What was this? Oh, first, hello. But also, what the fuck is Juca Jacare? Is it a character or something? Images. That doesn't help. There's a YouTuber. Ooh. 10 years ago? Wait, this might 5 dinosaur theme. Maybe it is this. Okay. I'm not gonna watch any of this, but that's pretty. You know the same guy, because this art style looks very similar. Damn. That's pretty cool. I can't read this shit. Jacare Juca has its own. Oh, okay. I didn't actually read the Twitter at. Okay, I see. Very smart. Very smart of me. Okay. All right, that's cool. Actually, since I have this here, no, that's not. Has there been an update? Let me check right now. Has there been an update on Co-Player Fighter? 101 days ago, 0.05. If I just search capoeira tags, is there a more up-to-date version? No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, for context, Capoeira Fighter 3 is a flash fighting game that I cherish deeply, and the developer, Scott Stoddard, just put the game out. Like, he's been remaking the game, and just remaking the game and just putting it out there on his itch.io page. Actually, I should completely for free. And and when you download the game, it comes with a it comes with the original version of Capoeira Fighter 3 as well. It may or may not be a ripped version of the actual software disc, because Player Fighter 2 and 3 did have you could get the game mail ordered to you. Not anymore, I don't think, unless he somehow managed to just keep a stockpile of unsold discs. But whatever, he's a married man, a busy married man, so I kind of want, like, yo, do you have any of those old Player Fighter discs? Like, bro, could you, like, upload those, or, like, mail me one? I will pay you. Okay, so whatever, I guess I could put this in. Fine. And I can also put the link for the last guy, Jacare Juca, if you wanted to.
At Choco Minato sent a link.
Yeah, sure. I'll post links to both of these.
At Choco Minato said https://x.com/jacare/juca/media.
Oh, really? That one didn't show up as a link. Huh. Weird. Anyway, anything else? What's this? Alright, Jacare Juca. Julio Cesar. Okay. Oh, this was the other game I wanted to show Malone. This indie Dave is making an Antarctic action horror FPS inspired by Half-Life, Fear, and The Thing. It's called Invariant. Is there a Steam page for this? Yes, there is. Okay. I don't care enough about this because I'm not a horror game guy. But I'll just post this right here. No, I'll put this right here while I copy the link and I will send this to Malone. Okay, I didn't want to do that. There it is. Okay, there it is. You saw nothing bad, nothing happened. Is that invariant? Okay, that's a thing that exists. I don't care that much because it's a horror game and I don't really fuck with horror all that much. Get rid of that. Back to my bookmarks. Brought a tweet. Gravity Rush and Gravity Rush 2. I have Gravity Rush on my Vita. I should play that. Because that game was made for Vita, because you use the gyro. Actually, yeah, no, Gravity Rush would also really fuck on Switch too, because it also has gyro controls. Yeah, this is a game that you're meant to use gyro controls. One of the very few games that actually uses gyro controls reasonably well. Although I remember it didn't run that great on the Vita, but it's a really cool game. I never beat it. And I remember that Sony was trying to push Cat for a while as like a mascot for the PlayStation. Didn't go that far, but Cat's cute. And I do wanna play these games properly. I don't know if I'll be able to actually like stream playing the game on my Vita because I need to see the screen to make sense of the gyro aiming. But maybe, because I have a mod on my Vita that allows me to play game that when I stream from it, it turns off the screen to save battery. I don't know if it turns off the gyro sensors though. I'd have to test that. Because if it keeps the gyro sensors and like the touchscreen and stuff, that could be a really neat way to play the game. Although I'd have to worry about getting caught up in the wire that's attached to the computer, that's connected to the computer. And if it doesn't work, there is a separate mod that keeps the screen on, but it drains battery a lot faster. But maybe I'll have to look into that off stream. Shot One Fighters. I hope the game is good. I want it to be good desperately. Follow. Is that? I don't care. And give it a heart. Royalty free, loyalty free for all of that because it's an indie fighting game. Is there a Steam page for royalty free for all? There should be by now. Yeah, here we go. Royalty free for all. I'll put the over here to save memory. I'll add this to my wish list when I end stream. That, bam. Apply for, you know what? Sure. I will debase myself and apply for a fighting game open beta. Or a closed beta test for Art of Fighting 3. I hope if I get in, well, one, I do kind of hope I get in, but more importantly, I hope that Lich Massacre gets in, because he absolutely loves Art of Fighting 3. And I want him to kick my ass with Kasumi. Toto! I can get rid of that. Toto shows up pretty regularly on my feed anyway, so I don't have to worry about that one. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 game character breakdown for Yasmin. You know what? Oh, what time? Ooh. Oh, it's pretty late. Okay, so you know what? Tomorrow. I said I already invoked the curse, and I said I was gonna stream all 3 days this weekend. I am gonna do that. So either Saturday or really early Friday before I do my my Interbrain Encephalon expansion game, the weekly bracket, the weekly asterisk series where I play a random 2D fighting mecha game. Either before I do that or on Saturday, I want to do a breakdown of Yasmin, because it's something that that was in the back of my mind for a while. Because even though Yasmin, she is a new character, there are a lot of things, a lot of how to explain this? There are a lot of leitmotifs of, well, no, leitmotifs are for music. There are a lot of very specific, I don't know if they are direct references, but there are a lot of like specific things that Capcom does when making protagonist characters, making female characters, that Yasmin certainly does have, and I want to kind of go through them and try to imagine, because I haven't watched this yet, and I want to imagine like how I think they're going to shape Yasmin as a character, both in her gameplay and her personality, and see how correct I am or how wrong I am when I watch this character breakdown. So I'll save that for later. There's the Brett. I kind of want to save this one just for the, you know what, fuck it. Tweet that. I love Kengeki crosszone. It's such a stupid game. The fucking breast expansion fairy. Alright, get rid of that. Trailer. Sure, fuck it. Tweet that. Components on a circuit board. I forget. You know what? If in case I ever wanted to learn how to solder, I feel like eventually I am going to have to learn how to solder shit. So I might as well keep this handy. The fucking Arknights, unofficial but also kind of unofficial Arknights fighting game. I want to do research in this. Like, what the fuck is this? I forget. I think this game only had like 4 characters or something, because it was meant to be like one of those like just kind of things you mess around, like one of those limited events that you just kind of mess around with. To my knowledge, that's what this was, and then it died. And then it died because that's what happens with seasonal content. And then someone just kept it and made it its own thing. I wonder how accurate it is to the actual. Well, whatever. I'll look. I'll do some research. Making fruit flavored ice cream by just freezing a fruit and just having a bunch of heavy cream and just scrape until you get the ice cream. I want to try this. I want to try that one day. What the hell is this? I have no idea what game this is. Looks Chinese. Oh, I didn't even see any of the text. I just saw the footage. I'm like, this looks like a Chinese game. And then I see this fucking Chinese text here. It's like, oh damn, I was right. I don't know, maybe it fucks. I don't know. Scarlet's Last Call demo. Oh yeah, I saw this jank as fuck looking beat 'em up, and I was like, damn, I have to try this. This looks jank as fuck. This looks like it's gonna. Oh god, this is unrefined as fuck, but it might be fun. I don't know. I've definitely played worse beat 'em ups. All right, Scarlet's Last Call. I have to keep that. I don't know why I saved this. Isaac, Urban Struggle, new character. Save that for later. Looking for something to download Evolver. I'm fairly certain I played an early demo of Evolver, and the fact that it looks unchanged. I mean, it has more characters, obviously, but like the way that it. Whoa! Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Game Maker that explains a lot. I may be wrong. I remember playing something very similar to this, but I don't know if it was actually Evolver now that I really think about it. I don't know. I'll check. Whatever. Evolver is free on Steam, has rollback netcode. Unlike any fight art played that I don't believe you. But oh, it's free and it's got rollback. I could show that to Splat Team. I like. Giuna tweet. The guy. Oh yeah, this guy making physical carts, like little physical cartridges for like Steam games. I don't know how far this is gonna get, but that's kind of neat. I guess. Again, I wonder how much data of the game is on the cart compared to how much gets downloaded. Because I'm assuming you have to download like patch data or something. Because I don't know if the game data comes with the patch. If I remember correctly, what this does is that when you pop the cartridge in, and then it puts an executable on your screen, and the executable opens up Steam, and it opens up the. So I think it like opens up its Steam, and then it opens up the. I think it downloads the game on Steam for you or something. I don't remember. I completely don't remember how this is supposed to function, but it's neat. Yes. Noir Bloom 2D brawler looks alright. Looks pretty cool. It has a demo, so I'll look into that later. The arcade stick that I showed Splats earlier. Sheila being sad about never playing the Jax games. And I remember saying, you can play them on Vita right now, as a joke, man. If I get that, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that. And it won't make sense to say it now, because, like, it's been, like, what, 7 days since that tweet? So, yeah, no, I'm not get rid of that. Platfight Championship, I still want to watch more high-level footage of platform fight stuff. Final boss, the fakest game spark. Hold up, this is an article. Hold up. Oh, it's a 2D brawler, but the boss is turned into a fighting game. Yeah, no, this is the fakest fucking thing I've ever seen. This game is never coming out, or it's gonna be vibe coded with AI and not feel good. Daybreak Slam. I said before that I don't fuck with it all that much. Or rather, at least visually, but gameplay wise, might be good. Again, I'd rather play knockoff.
Said never heard of it.
I never heard of what? Final Boss or Daybreak Slam? Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this is some fake ass shit. This game's never coming out. Daybreak Slam is a game that I don't remember who tried to. I knew about it, but someone, I think it was Malone, not you, Malone. I mean, Splats tried to show it to me at some point. It's like, yeah, I know about this. Watched the trailer. Didn't like it all that much aesthetically. Gameplay wise, looks alright. I would rather play Knockoff instead, which is a different fighting game where like the gimmick is that it's a bunch of action figures. That's it. It's a bunch of action figures, and there are a bunch of knockoffs of like 80s toys. Like there's a He-Man, there's a G.I. Joe, stuff like that, right? I'd rather play that instead. At least visually, I fuck with that game more. Fraud Fight. This one I just randomly I just saw on my Twitter feed, and I'm like, I should bookmark this before I forget to try it out later. I haven't actually tried it out yet. I'm gonna see if there's a. I mean, I highly doubt there's a playable public demo of this, but I can look around, see if I find anything. Anime thing. Harada tweets about fighting game music, and I was so petrified by this tweet that I never actually replied to it. some people, I mean, most people just like put up Tekken songs because, you know, Harada's the Tekken guy. But earlier in the tweet, I was browsing this. Some guy just put up a bunch of Zero Divide 2 music, and that guy's the real one. Zero Divide 2 kicks massive amounts of ass. King's Exit, I don't know what that is. Gurumon is a anime that I've been told to watch, but I never actually did, so I'm keeping this here to remind myself to watch it. Hollow Force, Hollow Live Smash fighting game that is in development still. Looks pretty good. Seen bits and pieces of this, and also another unrelated Hollow Live fighting game. That is completely unrelated to. Let me scroll down. No, that's the wrong one. That is completely unrelated to this, by the way. That is completely unrelated to this, which is Hollow Versus. I remember there was another different Smash-like Hollow Live fighting game that was being worked on, and I probably abandoned. And no, Malone, it's not the one that you showed me with the one with Gura. It's not that one. It's not Hollow Fighters. It's something else. It was something else. It looked more like a Nintendo 64 game. I remember it being 3D. I remember the models being like chibi, almost like Nintendo 64 games. Like it was very much going for a Smash 64 style of game. I don't remember what it was called. It was on V for a while, or rather, it was on VT for a while, and then I just haven't seen any updates from it since because I haven't been checking VT for like almost the whole last year. This is a thing. I hate when people show footage of an indie game and they don't have the hashtag of their game on it. So I'll figure that out later. Oh, this! I wanted to talk about this earlier. I fucking forgot. So this game, hold up. So this game, enjoy the quality of it because this is actually what the game looks like. This game is the perfect fighter. This is a Flash game that uses heavily edited Street Fighter 4 models as its character sprites, and it's kind of this is peak chink. This is absolute peak chink slop. I love this shit. I yearn for shitty Chinese Flash games every now and then, and God, it has ignited a fire in my soul. And apparently, the perfect fighter, this fucking Street Fighter 4 chink slop knockoff, is getting an arcade port. So this is a thing that's happening apparently. Fucking hell, dude. So yeah, the perfect fighter AF. It's gonna be released for as being. I'm assuming it's a home port. I'm assuming it's a homebrew Neo Geo port, but yeah, no, this thing is a thing that's happening, and I'm kind of losing my fucking mind over this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there we go. You know, yeah, I'm ending the stream with this. Oh God, it's so grainy! Not Ken, not Viper. There is a China-shaped hole in my fucking soul for this kind of shit. Like cheap, shitty Chinese knockoffs of other fighting games. I miss this so much. I miss shitty Chinese bootleg fighting games so much, dude. It almost felt like that entire subgenre of fighting game completely died, but then they started getting ported to Steam, and you know what? That's fine. Oh, dude. I wasn't paying attention. Was that power dunk? Did Ken just do power dunk? You know what? All things considered, this doesn't actually look like it feels that bad to control. I've played some shitty Flash games, and this feels competent. Or rather, this looks competent.
Stop all the clocks. Cut off the telephone. Prevent the dog.
What the fuck is this music,
with
bro?
a juicy bone? Silence the pianos and with a muffled drum.
I should check if this is on the Flash archive.
Let aeroplane circle.
Oh, that was good. You know what? I'm turning this shit all the way down. I want to see if I can find this game on the Blue Maxima Flashpoint archive. Oh, that'd be a fun time. Let me turn it up a little bit. Why is it only showing the Ken Mirror demo? Are there no other characters to show off? I thought this meter said man. It says max. I thought it said man for a minute there. The man meter. Oh god, and it's using the fucking the English dub of Street Fighter 4 for its sound bites. Cause that fucking that oh god, I think that's the sound that Ken makes when you do his EX Tatsu in Street Fighter 4, because the voice actor could not be fucked to say Tatsumaki Senpukyak. No, it was Air Tatsu. It was Air Tatsu specifically. Fun times. Fun times. Wait, that was Ryu. Yeah, that was Ryu. No, that's Ryu. That's like, I think that's Ryu's throw when he does his normal throw, and he goes ha! Okay, all right. Nice demo footage. Okay, so fuck. Did I miss the rhyme? Did I miss the Ricotta stream? No, I didn't. Okay, you know what? You know, that's the end of my stream. I'm gonna send you all the Raimi Ricotta playing some Voices of the Void. Wait, wasn't Malone, weren't you playing this earlier? I don't know if it's today, but like something Void. Or maybe I got you, maybe I was confused because you always have your schedule have like on the weekends it's like something Void. Well, whatever. You're all gonna watch the rat do something. I don't know what the fuck this is. Is it one of those cleaning simulator games? I don't know. I think it was PO. Okay. Well, anyway, that's the end of me. Okay. All right. I should do the thing. Hold up. There's a YouTube link for Ricotta stream. And then I'm going to go to twitch.tv and I'm going to find Raimi's stream over there. Wait. Does Ricotta have a Twitch? Or does hold up. Oh, yeah, she does. Okay, Ricotta does have a Twitch, but she's not using it. Yeah, no, she doesn't use Twitch at all. I guess I got confused because she's always. Well, yeah, no, because whenever Ricotta's been on Twitch, it's been on Bro Lime stream. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm just. Hold up. Past broadcast videos. Nothing. Last clip is from the most recent clip is from last year when she was playing Fields of Mysteria. No, Fields of Mystria. The fuck is this? Is this some like I mean, I guess is this some like fucking Stardew Valley shit? Well, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Go watch the rat. She's an infinitely better streamer than me. What song should I end up with? I mean, if I wanted to be a shit, I could just play this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm playing A0 System again. I love A0 system. I don't care if I played it at my ending stream on my last stream today. I don't care. I like A0 system. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Yeah. You don't have sound. Fuck. Okay, found it. Right, so I've been Choco Minato, flavors forgetful, fanatic, reminding you that time is the only currency that you cannot refund. So anybody that's spent your time here, an hour, a minute, a second, I don't care how long, I wanted to say thanks for showing up. And don't cash out too early. Maybe look into some better investments. God help me, I could use some investments right now. Okay, go watch The Rat. I'll see you all tomorrow. I am invoking the curse. I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know what time though. I am free tomorrow, but I don't know if like anyone's gonna spring some shit up on me. But ideally, I would want to earlier than like afternoon. But we'll see. We'll see. See y'all later.